Beyond Saltmarsh is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language, explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned.
Of course you did. Hey everybody, welcome to the Superior Adventures Guild. My name's Dave, your humble dungeon master. We're back to find out what happens with this crew of chaos and destruction. Before we do that, we're gonna introduce our people, my friends. Where are they? Here they are. Hey guys, how's it going, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, not much. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons tonight, but before we do that, I would like each of you to introduce yourselves and your characters, starting with Mr. Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy. I am playing Rhunar Deg, a 9th level human dual sword wielding Battlemaster fighter and captain of the Good Buddy, which is our ship that we sail around on.
This Good Buddy right here.
That ship you guys used to have.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
what?
stop it, Dave.
Who in the what now?
It's
Hey.
fine.
Kirk, tell us who you are and what the hell's going on.
Welcome, brothers and sisters. It is me, Byron Hern, the Destroyer, the Man of Destruction, the grandest defeater of deception. I had more, but I
Dude, it's only
Let's start
Wednesday.
it out.
We're not playing on. We're not playing on Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, is
Sunday,
it?
Sunday.
Whoops. Happens on Wednesdays. Everyone gets upset.
It is
And that's what
Wednesday.
we're doing tonight. We're getting Dory. We're going to tear his head off.
We're gonna.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks,
I
Thanks,
guess.
Kirk.
All right.
Oh, darn, I was muted that whole time.
Nope, he doesn't exist anymore. Hey, Tenoch, Chad.
Hello, it's me, Chad, playing Tenoch Knucklebones, the Halfling wizard of the Divination and muscles. I'm here to pump you up.
Fantastic. And here's somebody that can pump you up with some bardic inspiration, Ashley.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. I am Minnesota Muse 99 on Twitter, and I play Feyre Evenstar, the 9th level half-elf glamour bard, and sometimes T-Rex. I have 4 hit points. I'm so nervous, you guys.
That is terrifying to think about. I think you're the only healer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Tenoch has any healing capabilities.
Not magic, anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Hey guys, I got something to say. We have some announcements. Let's get started with those. Big shout out to our continued campaign sponsors over at CZRPG, Christian and his team, the good folks who have been with us pretty much since the beginning of our streaming career, providing us with awesome stuff to give away to you, the folks who happen to drop by and hang out with us. So thank you for doing that, and thanks to them. Let's see here. We're giving away tonight the Troubled Veil, which is a pretty cool 5th edition supplement. It's a whole setting that you can drop into a game for a one-shot or just play it with a group of friends on the spur of the moment. They've got this really beautiful PDF, 23 pages, a bunch of encounters, new stat blocks for creatures, new magic items, custom artwork, a bunch of battle maps. This was done by Well, the battle maps were done by Mimic Maps, who makes absolutely beautiful maps. If you haven't checked them out on Twitter, you totally should. We don't have a link to that, but you can find them. And produced by Christian and his team at CZRPG. So we're going to be giving that away today. Exclamation mark drawing to enter to win. Thanks for getting in there, everybody. We appreciate your support, and so do our sponsors. We have a second sponsor, Old Goat Beard Company. Now we switched it up this week with Old Goat. Andy, the fella who makes this stuff. You're not the Old Goat, are you?
That's caught me a
this
couple
whole
times.
time. You're the Old Goat? No, I don't think so. Andy, the Old
No
Goat,
relation.
has decided that this month, the month of March, we're going to be giving away beard oil.
Beard oil.
Which is great. This one is a cedar and leather. I think that's the balm scent that you got, Chad. Right? So good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. So same thing, exclamation mark drawing to get in on the giveaway. Andy and his wife make this stuff in small batches, handcrafted, fantastic. Lots of love that goes into it. I've been using their beard balm for like 6 weeks now. I love it. I'm going to have to place another order, but yeah, go check them out. I think we dropped the link in the chat there. Check out their stuff. Get involved in this drawing, and maybe you'll win a sample of their beard oil. As always, folks, if you want to support the stream, you can do so by subscribing or following our stream. You can cheer bits throughout this game tonight to help our heroes out, or help your DM out by crushing them with dread and mortal wounds. Possibly 4 hit points worth to an individual that I'm looking at right now. Just kidding. I'm not singling you out for murder. But yes, just go ahead and cheer some bits, 100 bits to be exact, and you can provide people with an advantage point. So that's another way you can support us. And as always, just being here is really all we care about. Thanks for being here with us. We really appreciate you guys hanging out. It means a lot to us. Chad, do we have any announcements from your end of things?
Can I announce Saturday?
Sure.
I would love to.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. This weekend, this year only, it's Dave's 21st birthday party.
We're doing shots.
It's Dave's birthday, and in prime fashion, Dave is running and streaming some games for some of his friends. That's on Saturday. Ooh, what's the time, Dave? What's the time?
We'll be going from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. CST.
6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are playing the one and only heavy metal inspired bonanza that is Viking death metal by Runehammer Games. It's all about,
it's gonna be so fun.
We're gonna be fighting the forces of Lucifer. We're gonna be fighting the forces of the War Pigs. The War Pigs, the ones that you know from the song by
that song,
that band who's with Ozzy Osbourne. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
We've got some special guests that are coming to join us too. Darth Surrealish will be there playing.
Yeah.
Vamp Wickman will be there playing.
Vamp Wickman.
Jason from TTRPG Academy is going to be there. Kayla from Time Lord's Wife is going to be playing. Chad from the Superior Adventures Guild is going to be there.
That guy?
It's going to be fun. We've got
I'm excited.
It's going to be very interesting. I've been wanting to run this particular game and system since I heard about it. Probably since Chad here told me about it. And that's what we're going to do. So
you guys were
Saturday.
uncertain about it when I first told you about it, but then you came around quickly.
Oh, dude! Once I started doing the research on it, I was like, that seems really fun.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, this would be a really fun one shot, which I think it's going to be really fun. But then as I read the book and started to get to know the content a little bit more, the setting, dude, it's just rife with hooks for beautiful adventures. Yeah. So anyways, it might not be the it'll be the first time we've played it on stream, but it won't be the last time.
No.
So there you go.
So yeah, join us for that. It's going to be a good time. There's going to be costumes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's going to be mead being drank, and hot bolters.
Yeah. Rivet guns, laser blasters.
It's a Warhammer 4K reference. My
Giant
bolters.
Armored iron axes. Anyways, we'll get to that on Saturday. So check that out if you're around. We'd love to see you for my birthday. All right. Anybody else have anything for the good of the order? Seeing none, Andy. Seeing none. All right. We'll get into this. Let's do a quick recap here as we take ourselves back into the depths of the Froth. Yes. In our last episode, the Deg Gang made their way to Hemlock Pit, intent on confronting Mr. Dory about his connection to Captain Solana's affliction and the mysterious entity known only as the Whisper. Delving back into the dark, fetid district of Froth, you were struck by a sickening feeling of the place, an anxious pressure pushing down on each and every step. For the most part, you shrugged off the dread. All save Tenoch. Yes, Tenoch, you were caught in your tracks, enthralled as it were by an ominous image of an inverted pyramid with a tentacled eye at its center. Unable to move or look away, you stood motionless as your friends continued into the darkness. Luckily, Feyre realized your absence, and the party quickly returned to you with Byron slapping you across the face to rouse you from your paralysis. That's Foley art right there. Examining your eyes, Feyre saw that you bore the telltale haze of the dark cloudiness, much like Byron and Rhunar. Nevertheless, you gathered your senses and continued on towards your confrontation with Dory. And what a satisfying confrontation it was, my friends. Tenoch and Dory traded verbal jabs. Tenoch was asking for 5 gold pieces for some clever reason, I'm sure. The latter was wanting answers to why you assaulted the warehouse, slayed his watchdogs, the unwelcome intrusion that you made into his headquarters at the Fishhead Tavern, and the murder of a man named Loshi. An ultimatum was proffered, ignored, as they usually are in D&D, and initiative was rolled. I'm not going to go into the play-by-play. You can go back to the YouTube video from last week and check it out. It was pretty tense. Suffice it to say that the combat had a little bit of everything. Well-placed ranged attacks, hacking and slashing with magical scimitars and booming blades, Deadeye and corrupting glares, squid monsters erupting from the froth and swinging grabby tentacles, fireballs being flung, and a goddamn Tyrannosaurus Rex dealing out loads of damage. As we return to the fight, my friends, charred bits of Dory's thugs lay strewn about the battlefield. Mr. Dory himself, having been bitten by the T-Rex, stabbed by Byron's well-placed blade, has apparently disappeared from view. The Dragonborn Kyriel staggers, wounded across a bridge to the north, fumbling with his heavy crossbow. Tenoch, you bear down on a mumbling, blonde-haired man, your feet now finally on solid ground. Rhunar, a splashing sound to the west draws your attention as you look back to see the squid monster that had previously wrapped you up in its tentacles. You had escaped, of course, but now it's moving rather rapidly in your direction. My friends, we are at the top of the order of initiative. It is Rhunnar's turn. What would you like to do, my friend?
The tippy top.
Sorry, I'm gonna look around. How does Feyre and Byron, how do they look?
You're gonna do a quick scan, or are you gonna sort of do more of a thorough investigation that would take an action?
Ooh, I don't want to take an action, so I just want to.
Just a quick check. Roll a perception check for me.
I did say last round that Feyre spit up some blood, so she probably has some blood dribbling down the side of her face.
Yeah, she totally did.
17.
Yeah, you look back at Feyre in particular, has blood on her face. She had just been hit by 2 massive swings from the longsword from Curiel, so she's bleeding out from her abdomen area likely. I'm not sure. You look at Byron too. Byron, what's going on with you? He would know sort of a general sense of what you're looking like.
No, Byron. He's definitely taken a hit or 2, if I remember. I don't remember exactly how many hits I took, but even though he's got some blood on him, he looks regal. He looks, kind of jacked
Regal?
up. He like he's
You're in
feeling
your
pretty
element.
good. Heroic. Limber, yes.
Like Steven.
Yeah, like he's been doing cardio.
All right. I'm going to run up to Feyre.
All right.
And I will reach into my pack and take out a greater healing potion and give it to her.
Okay.
And that is my movement.
You just hand it to her, or do you like administer it to her?
Just break it over the back of her head like you're in a bar fight.
You'd have to roll a percentile to see how much of it actually gets into her system.
No, I'm going to basically kind of just give it right to her. Yeah, actually administer it.
Okay.
And,
Bottoms up.
Yep. Just take this. So go ahead and roll for your, what did you say was a superior?
A greater.
A greater, okay.
I don't know if that's right? I don't.
Look on your character sheet.
Well, that's what I bought.
Oh, well then that's what you have.
That's way better than what I bought.
Those shrunken animal heads, those were sweet.
I mean, I bought those too, and those are great.
So 44
Wait, so-
plus 4
Yeah.
for a greater healing potion.
Do I
Okay.
roll that or should she?
Doesn't make any difference to me. Go ahead and roll it, Andy.
All right.
I would say that's your, let's see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's about 25 feet or 30 feet of movement roughly for Rhunar.
Yeah.
What's the healing?
So that was 4d4 plus
Plus
4,
four.
so it'd be 15 healing.
Nice. Very
And
nice.
then, so that's my action, would you say?
Yeah, and the bonus action to administer it.
Oh, and a bonus action. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, movement and actions, I'm done.
Okay. That brings us to Mr. Hern.
All right, I am going to turn to this retreating dragonborn with my blink dagger. I'm going to whip it at his back.
Whip it real good.
Whip it so good.
Okay.
Here's a question I'm not sure on. I'm throwing this dagger. Can I choose to make the damage non-lethal, or is that just not something a rogue can do?
You can attempt to. I'll let you try for sure. It's not easy to
Okay.
do when you're
Okay, I'm
throwing
gonna-
a dagger.
I'm gonna try to hit him someplace that won't kill him, but will stop him from getting away.
Got it.
And I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration, and I still am under the effects of a potion of heroism.
Okay.
Because he's a hero. Meh, meh, meh.
We think.
He's not a zero.
Whoa.
Those are some numbers.
Do you get a plus to hit by any chance?
I
What do you
got
got,
the potion
buddy?
of heroism, which gives me an additional plus 4, a D4,
Oh,
D4.
1D4.
Yeah.
1d4.
Oh, down.
Ooh, 13.
Then the Bardic Inspiration gives me a D8. Does that work on attack rolls?
Yeah. What's the bard where you can add it to your damage? Do you remember what school that is? That School
Valor-
of Swords?
Probably a Valor Bard. Yeah, the School of Swords, but that's like, yeah.
That's from Sword Coast, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, you can add it to ability or attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah. But then there's one. I guess it's not
That's
the
from
glamour.
Xanathar's.
So I actually got a 20.
A 20's
Nice.
gonna hit. Go ahead
right.
and roll damage, and go ahead and roll another D20, and you can add
Okay.
your dexterity modifier to the D20.
Sweet. So the damage I already rolled is going to be 19 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to blink to my dagger, using up the last blink charge I have in it for the day.
Okay.
And I got a 19 on the D20 plus dex.
All right. Where do you want the dagger to hit him?
I want to hit him like right below the knee.
Okay. Yeah, you fling the dagger. It hits him right in the calf muscle, and he kind of scrapes his foot along the ground as he's trying to move away from you. You blink to him.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
As I rip the dagger out of it, I'm gonna be like, if you continue to run it, I'm gonna have to kill you.
What is that's all you're gonna say? You're not gonna. He doesn't say. Sorry, I was looking at the. I was. I thought you were gonna say something else, and I was
thought we were having a dead
multitasking.
air contest.
No, I was
yeah.
multitasking. I was looking for the. I was
I
looking
thought
for the
he rolled
music.
a save. Like, I don't. That's your threat. Great. Let's go.
Oh,
Yep.
no,
All
I
right.
was-
So he turns.
keep
He
running.
turns. No, is the dagger still in his leg?
I pulled it out.
Okay, you pulled it out. All right. All right. So you tell him to stop. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
basically.
You're gonna kill him. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna say it really
we'll see if he
cold
does.
and nonchalant.
Real cold, like intimidating.
I was gonna say more like, yeah, intimidating. Totally. Yes. That's yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, roll an intimidation check real quick for me, please.
Stop running. I'll kill you now.
I was playing with the jukebox when you made your declaration.
Whoa.
Oh, there you go,
not
buddy.
bad.
Hell
That's
yeah.
not bad.
I'll take
That's
a
not
19.
bad. Let me just make a quick roll.
Oh wait,
here.
that's a 21.
Yeah, I'll make a
Nice.
quick roll here. All right. We'll find out what happens on his turn. Is that the end of your turn then?
That's all I've
Hern?
got.
Mr. Hern, that's the end of your turn. All right. Let's see. So, let me just check something real quick here. If I do recall.
Cut sausage.
All right. You see Dory
What?
reappear. I'm using the dark theme, and it's kind of throwing me off. Like it's almost like I don't know where anything is. It's really
Yeah.
weird. Everything's different. But you see him reappear, and he has his maul in his hand, and he looks at you, and you can tell that he took a big bite from a Tyrannosaurus and a massive blow from a dagger, but he still seems to be standing tall. But that is his turn. Let me just double check something here. Oh, and then we have this guy over here. who is going to move.
I'm a squid man.
Maybe not that far. Maybe right there.
So is he like a giant squid man or like a calamari man?
He's like normal sized squid man. If you've ever seen one of those guys, kind of hanging out
Yep.
down at the beach.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's a medium sized humanoid sort of creature of the squiddy.
Can't say that
Squiddy
I
type.
have.
He is going to make an attack. He is going to put forth one of his tendrils, and he's going to reach out for his quarry that seemed to have run away from him. That'd be Rhunar Deg, the real Rhunar Deg.
Get out of here.
Let me just double check here. There we go. That is going to be an 18.
Misses.
Okay.
I got my shield out.
He's going to try one more time. 21.
That hits.
That hits. Let's just double check here. Oh, he does get to use his reel, so he's going to pull you 25 feet. If I can make that happen. Click.
Like to hear?
Yeah, 25 feet towards him. I don't know why I can't click on your token.
You moved me a little bit.
I did?
Yeah, you moved me one over. You want me to move it?
Weird.
There you go.
Uh-oh. That's weird. It's not moving on my screen. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's weird. It won't, it's not moving on my other screen. I'm going to reload that.
Maybe it can't handle the dark mode.
Maybe.
Oh,
I was
no.
wondering.
It's too much. It's too powerful.
It's a deep
We have
space
delved
mode.
too deep.
Yeah, I hate those tentacles.
Yeah, they suck.
Yep. That's how they get you.
I think they're quite dashing.
They're effective, you know.
I'm gonna chop
Hard to
that guy
pull
in
off.
half.
Very strange.
Hopefully.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Little hiccup here with the VTT. Boop. So that is their turn. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not missing anybody. There's that guy, but he's not his turn yet. All right, that brings us to Feyre.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Mantle of Inspiration. So let's see.
Oh no.
Pop that out for you guys. So you see, like, as I gather together kind of a glittery fey magic to myself, and everyone within, well, all of my
60
allies within 60 feet of me, which is everybody, will get 8 temporary hit points,
Nice.
and you can immediately move your regular speed. So if you've got a 30 speed, you can move 30 right now.
Dave, would I not be able to do that? Because I'm
Correct.
all right.
You would, everybody except
Your
for you,
speed is
sir.
0. Oh man.
And you do not get an attack of opportunity. So if you were
right.
wanting to run away from somebody right now, you can.
Run.
That's a pretty
Run.
sweet ability to buff your
Yeah.
team. All right, do
So
you
good.
want to move at all, Feyre?
Let's see. Yeah, I will. I'm going to move back a little bit to here. And I am going to. So many things change, like turn by turn.
Anything else?
Yeah, I got an action.
Wasn't your Mantle of Inspiration your action? Or is that a bonus
That's a
action?
bonus action.
Ah, got it. All right, sweet.
Yep, sorry.
No, that's all right.
I am 60 feet. You know what? I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Dory.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look at him and say, come over here and I'll bite your head off. And I will.
Wisdom save. Right?
It is. That again.
Yeah, wisdom save. Thank you.
Yeah,
Good.
DC 17.
All right,
Oh,
wisdom
gotta respect
save.
that DC 17 save. Damn.
Right, it's not very much though.
14. He fails as your words ring true in his head, and he grimaces and kind of grunts and laughs a little bit. Go ahead and roll. You already rolled damage, so 4 psychic damage.
Yeah.
All right. And then, is there anything else that happens, or is
That is it.
disadvantage
Did
on the
he-
next attack roll
Yeah.
Correct.
before the
Yeah.
end of its next turn? Got it. Okay, sweet. Anything else from Feyre?
That's it.
Okay, that brings us to this little fella down here. He watches Tenoch as you hit the solid ground and kind of skirt around towards that bridge.
Yep.
And he is going to cast magic missile at you as you run past.
I'm gonna give him ye old counter spell,
Okay.
which I'll cast at the 4th level.
All
In
right.
case of his own medicine.
So it does not happen. His bolts, he reaches out his hand as you run by, and he shakes his fist at you instead. And then he is going to start to move.
And I really need this shield spell.
He's going to move away. Yeah, that'll be a good one to get. That's the end of their turn. Tenoch, it is now your turn.
All right. Hello. You lucky duck. Man, what am I doing? I am. I guess. No, I don't have that out. I do have that out. Oh wow, I was more prepared in my head, and then I wasn't. I will. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm drinking my potion of lesser healing.
Do it.
Yay.
Smart.
How many dice is that? I should know.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. So many. Yes.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
For 6.
Nice.
6 healings. I will then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move closer to him. I'm coming to get you.
Anything else, Tenoch?
No.
All right. That brings us to Kiriel. Kiriel, startled, intimidated by Byron fumbling for his crossbow to lift it up. Does not have his sword pulled right now. He kind of freaks out. You watch as his mouth opens, and he's going to unleash a breath weapon at you. 15-foot cone. I need Byron and Feyre to both
Second board.
make a dex save, please.
Oh, no.
I will give you advantage on the dex save because he is indeed frightened. And it's sort of like a reaction almost.
Both of us or just
Yeah,
Tenoch?
both of you.
Okay.
Yep. It's you and Byron. Yep. And then Byron, roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh, there we go, Byron.
Nice. Natural
Roll
20.
Little natty 20.
6 on that.
Okay. Thank you.
Mine was the first roll was 25. Dirty 25.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so you guys both save, which is
Is there a clean?
that's the
25?
good news. Let's see. 76.
I mean, if I'd rolled a 20 and then I got to add +5, that would be a
76 fire damage.
natural 20,
All right.
25.
So, there's 5. 2 more. So, ooh, that's a lot. That's 26 halved. As your clothes, if they're non-magical, start on fire. And Kiriel is going to stagger away. Again, this is sort of like a frightened reaction to you. And he just kind of staggers back. I assume you're going to take an attack of opportunity, Byron?
Yeah, I told him. I warned him.
Yeah, you did.
Say that
Not
was
happy
half,
about this, Kiriel.
half of 25.
You killed my friends. Half of 26, so 13.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Go ahead, Byron.
Zoom, zoom.
A 12 to
Do you have any
hit.
more of that stuff?
Oh, I still have my potion of heroism. Does that count on this? I think it does.
You tell me.
It does. I mean, it counted on the last one as long as it's still operating, right? It's up for a minute.
It doesn't say anything that it's not that it can't be used on a reaction. It's when you attack. So I
Right.
would assume that it still applies.
So a 13.
13 unfortunately is going to miss as you are sort of like distracted by the flames that were in your face that you barely dodged out of the way of.
Well, so I'm a rogue. I didn't take any damage from it.
Oh, okay. None. Very
Yeah,
nice. All right, well, he's going to
The
move.
evasion.
He is running off the map. We'll keep him over on the sidelines there. Right there, he's on the edge. He's probably, he's definitely within 30 feet of you, Byron, if you were to try to do anything within 30 feet. That is the end of his turn. We're back at the top of the order with everybody's favorite sea captain, Rhunar Deg.
I was gonna say
That's me.
Yellowbeard.
All right. I'm going to, okay, I'm grappled. I'm restrained.
Speaking of beards, Chad, that was a great segue. We are giving away tonight Old Goat Beard Company's beard oil. All you have to do is type !drawing to be entered to win. There's some information. Thanks, Kirk. Always quick on the draw. Love you, buddy. All right, Rhunar, you are currently you're grasped by these tendrils. You can attempt to escape the grapple. You could attack the tendril, or you could do something entirely different.
Would I have disadvantage to the attack on the grapple? On the tendril?
Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me read this here. You are grappled. Oh, you're restrained.
Yeah.
Forgot about
that's
that.
what I thought.
Yep.
Thought it was something
no.
like that. So I can't even attack. I'm going to try to break free then.
Creatures. You can attack. You can attack. You just have disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I think I want to break free.
Okay. Go ahead and roll either acrobatics or athletics to escape the grapple.
Okay.
Achoo.
Okay, here we go. Natural
I think that's
20
a natural 20.
for a total of 29.
Yes, you easily slip the grapple. Your sort of heels digging into the wet earth as it's pulling you, and you pull it off and disengage from it. Not in the literal sense of disengage. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that was my action though, right?
Correct.
With my movement, I would like to go and get all up in Dory's face.
Get up.
Actually, I'm going to move one more. That's 6, 30 feet. And
You and your crew will die tonight.
name's Deg. Captain Deg. Nice to meet you.
What?
Swing. Okay.
You just hear
Swing.
from across
To
the
be
pond,
continued.
Fool you!
How dare you? Halflings! Never trust a halfling. All right, Byron. Kiriel moved away from you. You missed him with your attack. You've got flame and ash around you, even though it didn't really do damage. You're still around the heat. You're near the heat.
I'm gonna just blow, on the embers for a moment, and then I'm gonna turn, kind of dismiss Kiriel and just dash over to the big bad Dory. It's time to take this guy down.
All right. Can you close the distance in a movement, or do you have to use your dash action?
I'm going
guess
to
that's a
use
bonus action
my
for you.
bonus action dash.
Got it.
And my main action, this is something I don't even know if I can do. I'm going to try it. I'm going to attempt to disarm him by taking his weapon right out of his hands. I do that.
It's going to be really difficult.
I'm into it.
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, yep.
I'm going to use my last advantage.
You don't want to just stab him?
It's more impressive to stab him with his own sword, right?
Well, he's got a maul,
Sneak
actually,
attack.
but you could crack him over the head with it. Boop!
That's fair.
A 22.
You reach out and put your hand on the maul, the shaft. You grab his shaft and pull on it.
Before you say what happens, I also get to add a D4 to this.
Okay.
Wait, what just?
What's going on over there?
He's grabbing his shaft.
What's the total?
Weird.
A 23.
Gotta love D&D.
You grip it tightly,
Yeah.
and it's it's a big it's
Find
girthy.
out,
It's
Dory.
a big maul, right? And you notice now as you look at it, it is barnacle encrusted on the sides of it. It has like
Gross.
these barnacle. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Get that looked at.
You do not pull it from him,
Okay.
but you do have your hand on it, on his barnacled shaft. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh my.
Hey
That's my
man,
turn.
I don't write this stuff. All right, this is
Oh,
just the way it
yeah.
is. Actually, I did write that.
That's all. That's
That's what you got.
that's
Thanks, Cherry Thick. Ba boom! Keep grabbing that shaft.
I'm gonna.
Anything for the bits,
I'm assuming that goes
Whose
to
turn is it
Byron.
now? Get out of here.
All right. Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
Now it's Dory's turn to give you the shaft.
Now he's gonna give you the shaft.
Oh,
He looks at you, Byron, and he just says, "Oh hell no!"
Gonna kiss me or hit me?
I'm gonna hit you. Now, I'm gonna roll some straight attacks because I don't have any of those little vantage things that y'all have, but he is gonna make a couple of barnacle encrusted maul attacks on you. The first one, he pulls it and your hands slip off the shaft as he comes down and cracks you with it, or attempts to. Let's see how he does. It's only a 13. You step
I'm just
out of the
gonna-
way as it comes
Yeah.
down.
Saw that one coming.
But he kind of misses you, but then he comes back and swings it again, coming back at you. He's going for the upper deck bleachers. Where is it? There it is.
Little Babe Ruth action.
Yeah, he doesn't call it 19 to hit this time.
That's gonna hit.
Right in the jaw as the barnacles cut across your face. You take 9 bludgeoning and 5 poison damage. And he's going to take his third attack. Swings down again at you.
Oh, he's got 3.
God, this thing is... Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, I got that.
Oh, shit.
The last roll is a 21 for 10
Ooh.
more bludgeoning and 7 more poison damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to uncanny dodge that and half the damage.
Okay, did you already use your... No, that was last turn. You used your reaction last turn. Okay, yep. Absolutely. So have that. That was a total of 17, so take it down to 8.
Don't forget you had those tip hit points too.
Oh yeah, you should use
Yep,
those
I took those
first.
into account.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
They're gone.
So that uncanny dodge does not work for both of those attacks, though, correct? It just works for one of them.
No, only works for one attack.
Got it. Okay. Sweet. All right. That is his turn. He is going to... let me just check something here. I always hate it when I miss something that the big bads can do. You know what? He is going to start walking towards Feyre since she called him out. So you guys can take attacks of opportunity if you'd like. I don't think you
So
can
bit
though,
him
Byron,
earlier.
because you've already used your reaction. But Deg, you can.
Okay.
Dig, 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 dig.
You got this, buddy.
It's with advantage because we got him flanked, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Good old flanking rules.
It's a 27 to hit. And
That will hit.
I will
For 9.
I will expend a superiority die.
Smart.
And what do I want to do with that? I want to make that
Crush him.
a trip attack.
Oops.
So I will roll that.
Nice.
It's an additional 6 to the damage.
Okay.
And
He has to make some
Kirk.
sort of a save, right?
he has to make a strength saving throw DC 16.
Okay. Strength 16. 19.
Damn it.
He stays up. He's a big boy. All right. So he continues to move even though you cut into him. He has his eyes on your friend. He gets there, but he used his actions to pummel Byron. So he gets up in your face and he says, "I'm here for you, darling." He's bloody. He's got a bunch of hack wounds from Rhunar slashing across him. He's got Byron's dagger wounds in his chest. He's bleeding. You know, you two kind of look like the pair for sure. Blood, a lot of blood.
Make him buy you a dress first.
Yeah, you can talk him out of this somehow, right?
Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. I look at him and say, usually a man buys me a drink first before calling me out.
Nice.
I am going to... Oh, man. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to use my second cool bardic ability. You see, again, all the sparkles and glitter just like clings to my skin, and I turn a little bit of a shimmery golden color, and I invoke Mantle of Majesty.
Ooh.
Um,
Tell us
Whoa.
more.
and I just basically I'm covered in fey magic, and I take on an appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute. And during that time,
Like some Galadriel shit.
yeah,
Fuck
I
yeah.
can cast command at will.
For your bonus
So,
action.
Oh yeah.
as a bonus action. Yeah, so I am going to try to cast command on Dory.
What do you say?
I am going to say, man, help. That is what I'm going to command him to do. I am
Nice.
commanding him to help me.
All right.
If it happens. So I guess I have to cast command.
Yep, you cast it as a bonus action. You don't need to. Obviously, it doesn't take any spell slots, right? It's just a part of your feature.
It doesn't.
And then
which,
he makes a wisdom save. What's your
Right.
spell save DC on that one?
17.
It says they automatically fail.
If they're charmed.
Oh,
he's-
I see.
He's
So
definitely
if
not
I
charmed.
charm him and then cast command.
However, he did roll a 10. He failed the save.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. He
You
doesn't
see
do-
you see his grimaced face sort of loosen and slacken and soften a little bit. It's noticeable because he's frothing as he approaches you with his maul, and he just sort of softens a bit.
Okay. Then I am going to move. Let's see. 5, 10, and 5 over here. And I'm gonna, oh man, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. I guess, I mean, Deg, are you worse than I am?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yes.
Yeah, you're in bad shape, Pharaoh.
You're the worst for sure.
You're the worst.
You're the worst by
The
far.
worst.
Why do we even put up with you? You're the worst.
I'm gonna cast
But
it
the
at
best.
3rd level.
In the best possible way.
Is that it?
Oh man.
Really?
No.
1d8 plus 5.
No,
And-
that's not right.
7
rolled-
plus 4 is 11.
That 7 on there is only one.
Oh, okay, so the
roll.
11 is the total on there. Then.
Oh, okay.
So I
okay.
take 11 points of healing.
Yep.
I'm casting that at 3rd level.
Nice.
Wait. And it's 7 plus 11? The 7 being the first level and 11 being
No,
the two
it's 7
other
plus-
levels?
Wait, that doesn't make sense either.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
because
you
you
rolled
roll
a 2.
I think you're
What?
right. I think it's 18 total.
Yeah, because you get the 7 for the
But
original,
why-
and then for
Oh.
every higher cast,
Oh,
you get the
okay.
That
higher
makes
cast
sense.
points.
Okay, there's the rest of the dice. Never mind.
Okay, so it's 18.
18, yeah.
All right, that is
Sometimes I don't trust
very,
those. All right.
very useful.
That's
Um,
significant.
Means I have
I believe
points.
that's your bonus action, your movement, your action. Do you want to say
Yeah,
anything?
that's everything. That's all. That's everything I can do.
Do you want to say anything to Deg?
Don't hit him before his next turn.
That's exactly what I want to do.
Well, we've
All
got
right.
some other targets.
That's all Rhunar
That
does.
brings us to the other two bad guys that are still on the playing field. The first one is this squid guy up in the corner who is going to send out a tendril at Byron. $17 to hit. I think you're
But-
grappled. And he is going to pull you towards him.
Oh boy, going for a ride.
25. You are grappled and restrained, and he's got you like almost wrapped right up in close to him. But that is his turn. I think. Let me just look here. Yep. All right, and then this guy down here, Tenoch, looks back at you and is going to...
I'm going to give him the peck pop of love.
Let's see. He is going to reach into a pouch and pull out a snake's tongue and a bit of honeycomb and some sweet oil, and he's going to put it up by his mouth, crunch it up and blow it into the air, and he says, I suggest you help your friends. And he is going to cast Suggestion. If you could please make it's a save of some kind. Where is it? I'm guessing it's a wisdom save. Hold on, though. Let me verify. Where is it?
It's whatever his spell save DC is, I think.
Wisdom saving
Right,
throw.
but what-
Thank you. Yep, it's wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah. That's his suggestion, is that I help my friends.
He's like, go help your friends.
Oh, damn it. Why did I ask for clarification? I could have killed him anyway.
This isn't his first rodeo.
Yeah, well, it's his first time dealing with this son of a bitch.
It does not take effect on you. You are able to easily shrug it
yeah.
off.
Get him.
I give him a wink. All right, buddy.
He sees the failings of his ways, and he is going to start backing off
Hey,
to the edge
stop,
of the.
stop running away.
He's
My
at
legs
the edge
aren't
of the map.
my legs aren't that long.
That brings us back to Tenoch.
All right, how far are you from me now?
I don't think so, pal.
My legs aren't that long. Why don't
I
I?
don't think so.
What the hell happened to the measurement tool?
It's still there.
It's there. They changed it to a ruler.
No, it's gone.
It looks
for
like a
me.
comb. Looks like a.
It has now disappeared in the last like 20 minutes. That's awkward. How far am I from that guy? Could somebody please ruler that for me?
You are 35 feet.
35 feet. Okay. That's super weird. Yeah, it's really annoying that. Yeah, I will. I'll do one of these. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will then. I will say to him, not so fast. And I will.
You're not going to make a counter suggestion, aren't you?
No. Maybe I am.
suggest you.
I say to him, I suggest you sit down, and I cast Thunder Wave at second
Awesome.
level.
That's a dex save.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Con save, got it.
DC 16.
Yeah, he fails with a 4.
Okay. And
No!
see, do I have that pre?
So 2d8 thunder, and he gets pushed away from you by 10 feet. He's well off the map now.
Yeah. So 2d8 thunder. Oh, awesome! It toggles it. So second level, boom. So 9 points of damage,
Oh!
and he is knocked prone.
My back!
Right? No. Oh, just okay. Not prone. He's pushed.
Not prone. Not my back. All right.
Not my back.
All right. Anything else? That was your movement, your action.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Kiriel is running. Rhunar,
Oh,
what would you like to do?
Ah, man. Well, hearing what Farah just said, I'm gonna look over at Byron. What's Byron looks like he's in trouble, right?
He is restrained and grappled like you have been twice, and he has been reeled in to the squid creature's clutches. So yeah, it looks bad.
All right. So far away. I will. Man, this is no fun. Actually, this could be fun. All right.
I thought stabbing people was the most fun.
All right. I'm going to plant my sword. Can I throw my dagger at this guy?
Sure.
Okay.
Do it.
Where's that dagger? I'm not actually throwing my expensive dagger, for the record.
Smart.
Yeah, you are throwing it into a swamp.
Tell me more about this expensive dagger.
Well, natural 20.
Natural 20.
That'll
On
do
your
it.
golden scrimshot dagger.
Oh,
I'm go-
wow.
I'm going to expend a superiority dice
Okay.
to make that a disarming attack.
Okay.
On a failed save, it drops the object you choose. I'm going to have it drop Byron.
Okay. It's not really an
Wait,
object, but I'll allow it because it's cool.
Oh, okay. Dice. Okay, so the dice gets added to the roll, the damage. So that's an extra 4 damage,
Bump, 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 bump.
and he
Okay.
needs to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
I would say he is a strong term, but I understand what you're saying. Strength save. That is a 9. He unravels his tendril from Byron. Byron is currently free. Is there anything else?
Dropped an
My
object.
friend.
Object of my affection.
That tracks. All right, that brings us to Byron.
yeah, no,
Byron,
that's
it is now your turn. The tendrils sort of loosen on you. They're not fully unraveled, but you are no longer restrained.
I'm going to look at the big calamari and say, thanks, baby. I couldn't reach before. And I'm going to whisper something to my dagger seductively. I'm going to stab it in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Face is a relative term.
Correct.
Where its eyes are.
Kind of got like these sort of jelly-like folds of skin. You can just kind of maybe imagine where the eyes are.
I still get to add a +4 to that D4.
Rolling attacks is not your forte today.
Yeah, whoa.
It can be hard sometimes.
Hey, there
hey.
we go.
That
There we
helps.
go.
15.
That just beats.
Oh, yeah. So that'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
26 damage plus an additional 1d8 thunder damage plus it is shrouded in booming energy.
Okay. Boom.
That would be 3 more thunder damage, not the additional 14 because
Okay.
it's not a double sneak.
So 3 more.
Slash to
You slash into this thing and it starts to rip open, and this white sort of gooey fluid spills out into the marsh.
And then I'm going to say bye, and I'm going to dash away.
Okay.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. All right. That brings us to Dory, who is at your command, Farah. He is extremely confused with the command, however, and he just stands there looking dumbfounded. Not really taking an action this turn. Let me just look at this. Yeah.
No
He just-
action. Also
No,
good.
takes no action in his effort to help you.
Man, can't think
Um,
of anything to do to help me. All right.
Feyre, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to. Sure, why not? I'll try to cast command on Dory again.
Okay.
Okay. And
Another wisdom save. This time I rolled a 12.
okay. I'll
What's
just
your
look at him
command?
and say, undress.
Nice. Classic.
You see a
Oh.
glint in his eye and he cracks the faintest of smiles.
I blow him a kiss. And then
So-
I'm gonna
Just classy. Just so classy.
We're just grabbing shafts, getting naked.
Oh, wow.
you okay over there, Tenoch?
You're missing all the fun way over there, Tenoch.
You need some assistance?
Anything else, Feyre?
Okay, then I guess I'll dash over towards Tenoch.
Byron.
Oh,
So if you go to the bridge, you'll be on just normal terrain. But if you try to cross through that mire and muck, you'll be in the water.
yeah,
Probably
I don't
about
want to
at least
that.
waist, if not chest deep.
Well, hold on.
And it'll be difficult terrain.
Yeah, but I'll get about here.
You have half
if I
movement.
dash. Yeah, dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dashes. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I will go.
That fast
Here.
Wade.
Just
And that's all I can do.
all right. That brings us to this guy. This poor
Yeah,
guy
I
has
kind of
not
look.
been
I
having a
kind of
lot
look over her and
success
I'm
with
like,
that.
I got little legs.
I'm coming.
Okay, that's dumb. All right, it is going to move forward. It's not showing up as movement anymore again. And it's going to come up behind you, Rhunar.
Ooh.
Or you're probably facing it actually, because you kind of were watching it as you threw your dagger. It is going to come up to you and is going to reach out and grab you with one of its long, sort of like calamari squid-like arms for a
Hate
mind-breaking touch.
Hate those touches.
Yeah,
Bad
It's
touch.
a bad touch for sure. But it's only a 16, so you kind of deke out of the way, and it's going to try
yeah.
again.
Miss me.
21
Fuck.
for
That hits.
17 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on wisdom saves until the end of its next turn.
Okay. So, what did you say the damage was again?
17 psychic. And then what was the last thing you did, Tenoch? You cast Thunderwave, right? And
Thunderwave.
knocked him. It didn't knock him
Yep.
down though. That's right. It just knocked him
Right,
5
just pushed
feet
him
away.
back.
So he's kind of on the edge of the map here. Against his better judgment, because he's kind of pissed. He is going to
I issue him a command. Get over here.
get over here.
Maybe we should consider that Scorpion is in fact a bard and is using a command spell, and that little whip spear is in fact an illusion. Perhaps. Just throwing that out there.
Well, he's gonna use he's running out of things. Okay, he's gonna do another magic missile at you. Counterspell?
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not about fucking magic missiles.
Okay. So they fizzle again, and he just kind of looks down at his hand, shakes his head, looks at you, and says, "I'm not getting paid enough for this shit." And he turns and runs away.
I look over. I look behind at Farah. These guys are getting paid.
Unlike y'all. So weird. I can't click on anything on my Roll20.
I reloaded mine, and now my measurement tool is back.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy. All right, so that's his turn. Tenoch, it is your turn. I'm gonna reload.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna let him go. I got little legs. I'm not gonna chase that guy down forever. I'm also not gonna waste spells on him any more than I already have. I'll just kind of like, shucks, and kind of turn and walk back this way. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, shucks.
25. Shucks. And then fucking dickhead is just standing over there.
Getting undressed.
Well, not yet, because it's not his turn yet.
Yeah, on his turn, he will take off all his clothes, and then if he has any armor on, we'll take that off. He'll probably have to drop his weapon, because can you really take off your clothes while holding onto a giant maul? I don't know.
We're about to find out.
Hey, Dave, really quick. The difficult terrain, does that start here or here?
I would say it starts right here.
Okay. So 5, 15, 25. Okay. And I will dash into the water.
All right. That brings us to the top of the order with Rhunar.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hack this thing to bits.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Pick up my magic scimitar, because I had set it down earlier.
I think you kind of jabbed it into the dirt, didn't you?
Stuck it in the dirt.
Yeah.
Right at my side. Pull it out, swing at him. Yeah. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
It's a big hit. Jesus. Plus 10 to hit this guy has.
12 for 12 slashing.
Yep.
And I will take my extra attack. For 21 to hit for another 12 slashing.
You hack off one of its limbs, and I use that term loosely as well. The anatomy on these things is a little different.
I'm going to expend a superiority dice to make that a menacing attack.
Okay.
I get to add that to the damage roll.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another 5. Ooh. And he needs to make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 9.
He fails and is now frightened of me.
Ooh. Get back. All right. Yeah, you just cut into this thing. You hack off one of its tentacles. It just falls on the ground next to your feet and just kind of flaps around. And then you cut across it again, and all of this white sort of visceral fluid pours out. It's almost like a thick water. Anything else?
No.
Byron.
I'm going to move over to Dory, and I'm going to hold an action to grab his maul and retreat as soon as he puts it down.
Okay.
If he puts it down.
Okay. So if it hits the ground and he releases it, that's your trigger to grab it.
Yes, can I? Would I be able to move too, or if I hold, I can't hold a move action? Okay, I will pick it up if he puts it down.
Okay. You're picking up what he's putting down? I like it. All right, Dory gets this
Not
big
advanced.
old toothy, kind of stained tooth grin. And he watches you as you approach, Byron, and you see him just take off these suspenders, drop them down. He does drop them all to the ground. He slides the suspenders off, and he skinnies out of his breeches. And he takes his shirt and he just kind of pops the buttons open on it and takes it off.
man.
And you look at this guy and he is enormous. Just these huge biceps, his shoulders twice as wide, maybe 3 times as wide as yours. Hairless bodied, but just scarred. And it looks like, and he's bloody because he's taken dagger stabs and he's been bitten by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So he's got like this gnarly bite wound on his shoulder. And he gets down to his undergarments, and he gets that far. And that's what he does on his turn.
And I grab his shaft
at the end of his turn, you grab his maul.
of his maul.
Yep. And at the end of the turn, the command only lasts until the end of his turn, right?
Yeah, 6 seconds. Yeah.
He just kind of, you see Byron as he kind of looks at you because you're kind of making eye contact with him as you reach down to grab the thing, and you're down probably about waist height with him. And we'll just say he's a big dude. He looks down at you really confused, and you see the grin, sort of like the little grin on half of his face sort of turn into a frown as he realizes that something's not right.
Oh,
And that
man.
brings us to Feyre.
All right. I am. You know what? This is working so good. I'm gonna charm him again, because I can do it from 60 feet away.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I would like to charm Dory one more time.
Okay.
Just checking.
Just double checking.
50 feet away.
Gotta
And
check.
I will say
Why can't I click on everybody?
confess.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. I like it.
If it's
Anything else? Do you want to move or use an action?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I want it to just be I just want it to work.
I mean, you
'Cause
could
I
give
think
it
it's
a
gonna be great.
disadvantage if you feel the need
No,
to.
that's not. That wouldn't be
Um,
fair to Dory.
He is in his
Well, he's
underwear.
not
Dory is
wearing
an
pants,
independent
so is he
entity.
wise?
He's an independent entity.
Maybe he's really
that
into
deserves-
like women commanding him to do stuff. I
You
mean,
don't
maybe
know.
that's his thing.
He's a bottom. You don't know. 13. What was your
Yep.
DC?
He
17.
must comply.
Okay.
I am also going to
Confess. I love it.
because Tenoch, did you say you looked all right or beat up?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty beat up.
Okay, then I will come up next to you and I will cast Cure Wounds on you.
Nice. Very well, I accept.
All right then. And I will cast it at 3rd level.
Nice.
Very nice.
Whoa.
Wow.
23.
Please take that. And then
Thanks.
I will continue. I think I get one more step, and that's all I get. Okay.
Is it 23?
Yep.
Isn't
it's
it- oh,
11,
yeah, it's the
11,
12 plus
11
the
plus
11.
12.
Because it's the 12 was the roll. She rolled a 7 plus 5. And then the higher level cast is above it.
Yep,
Well, it's
that's for the-
1d8
right.
plus my spell casting ability modifier, which
So
I believe
that's
is
the
That's
5.
on the
plus the
bottom
5.
one. That's the
Yeah.
12. So that's
and
12
then
right
plus
there.
another D8 for casting it at 2nd level.
Which you
Two
got a...
Third.
Oh,
two.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep, so
yeah,
that'd be
got
2
it.
extra.
Got
Yeah,
it.
so
Yep.
she rolled a 4 and a 7.
Third level. Thank
Yeah.
you for specifying. Okay, great. Anything else, Feyre?
That's all I can do.
Just owning the battlefield right now. That brings us
Since
to...
I discovered that I have things I can do.
Yeah. You got shit
Bonus
you can
actions. Yep.
Oh,
do. All right,
man.
so Rhunar, if I can get this guy to open his character sheet.
Automatic fail if he can't open his character sheet.
Is that in the rule book?
That's in the player's
I feel
handbook.
like that's in the rule book. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
We'll submit a bug report. You can do that now in Roll20.
Oh, that's
You see
nice.
that under the question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically the bug is that I'm just not able to click on any of the tokens
It
or
doesn't-
anything.
It doesn't work.
No, that's the bug report. Cannot use your platform. I don't even have the dark mode on. I turned that off.
No, they changed everything in order to do the dark mode.
They're like, we can either have a functional app that's functional 80% of the time, or we can
Mhm.
have dark mode and be 20% of the
Yeah,
time.
dark mode, send it. Yeah.
Let's send it. That would have been my vote.
Its remaining tentacles, Rhunar reaches out and tries to give you the psychic, what is it called again? The mind-breaking
Oh.
touch.
I hate
So
that.
the first one, it's not a good, ooh, that's a natural 20.
Damn it.
Ooh,
That's going to be 30 damage.
Shut up.
Nope. That's 19 plus 11 psychic. 19.
Oh no.
No, that's all psychic. And
I should
then
have gone wild on that guy.
it's going to get you a second time. Are you updating your token hit points? You should probably do that.
Just did it.
And then the second strike is only a 15.
That misses.
Yep. And then that is its turn. Other dude is gone. That brings us to Tenoch.
Oh yeah.
What you gonna do about it?
Oh
There's
yeah.
a squid over there that is causing a lot of problems.
10,
Very casual.
20.
See Rhunar over there?
you're- Poor Rhunar.
He's fine.
Oh, wait, Dave. That guy was frightened of me. He should
So what
have
does that mean?
disadvantage.
Okay, well then it would be the first one did not hit because that I only rolled a natural 1. I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1. That's bullshit. So you can put that damage back.
Oh, God. Oh,
Good
God.
call remembering that.
I was like, there was something. Yeah. I spent a superiority die to menace him. So,
Rhunar, what is your move?
oh,
My
it's my
move.
turn now? Oh, it's
No.
Tenoch's turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, Tenoch.
I move
I
up
was
next
looking
to
at him
Byron.
and talking to you. Yeah.
I move up next to Byron and just kind of like look at Dory in his current
down to his-
state.
Breaches, yeah.
Yeah. I'll take my vest off.
Okay. I guess we're gonna get into it.
Yep.
All right.
Wait. What?
We don't know yet. We'll have
Okay,
to wait
okay,
till
okay.
we'll have to
Yeah,
wait till
I
the
dashed-
end of the
I had to-
we'll have to
I had
wait
to
till we
dash
come
to
back
get
from the break to find out what is happening with this stripper showdown.
Stripper showdown.
Here in the Froth. We got
Dance
the
off.
good old fashioned stripper showdown.
Yeah, for
Good
the
God.
fate of whatever this town is called.
Oh my god.
For-
Hey,
for the fate of this town, we're gonna have a magic mic off.
actually the dude that you were fighting down in the lower corner, his name was Magic Mike. But he's not going to be able to compete today.
Damn.
Hey everybody who's hanging out with us, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We do have a drawing tonight. We have we're giving away a copy a copy. There we go. It is called a copy of the what is it? There it is. The Troubled Veil, which is a 23-page PDF. It's basically a location for a one-shot that you can drop into an existing campaign, or you can play it out with your buddies. You want to try being a DM? Maybe you don't run games. Maybe you want to try it out. This would be a great opportunity because CZRPG, they give you pretty much everything you need. There's maps, there's NPC stat blocks, there's magic items. The story is there. All you need to do is bring it to life. So go ahead and type !drawing to throw your hat in the ring. I don't think that's the right phrase, but I'm going to say it anyway. Is that the phrase, guys? Hat in the ring?
It works.
I think
Okay.
so.
And don't forget, please don't forget that we're also giving away a dropper of this beautiful, beautiful beard oil from our new sponsors at Old Goat Beard Company. Oh, this is so good. It makes your beard so nice and soft, and it's good for your skin. So, like if you have dry skin underneath your beard and you'll use this, you're good. Exclamation mark drawing. We'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We love you all and appreciate you. See you shortly. Let's get back to it, why don't we? Hey everybody, we're back to it. Thanks for being here. We're giving away some stuff. We're giving away the Troubled Veil, exclamation mark drawing to get in on that. We're giving away that other thing that we're giving away, guys. The beard oil. We're giving away the beard oil. You can tell that we're giving away the beard oil because I'm putting it up on the screen here. I need to find somebody else to do these transitions. There you go, beard oil. Exclamation mark drawing to get in on the action. Thanks to CZRPG and Old Goat Beard Company for sponsoring this crazy stream. It's a game that I play with my friends, and you good people come to watch. So win something, exclamation mark drawing. Let's get back to it, shall we? All right, we are at the top of the round. Rhunar.
Oh, yeah.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna slash this guy. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Do it.
20 to hit
Oh, yeah, that hits.
for 10 slashing.
Describe your killing blow.
I'm just gonna, with a holler, I'm gonna whirl around and just lob his head right off. Separate it right from the shoulders.
Wow. Its head goes rolling. Splash. In the mud. Starts to sink in. And as you watch the head, because you're kind of stoked at your move, right? And it just kind of disappears.
Weird. All right. I'm going to start moving towards Dory and the gang.
All right.
6.
You make your
And-
way towards them. Anything else from Rhunar?
Oh, can I just say before I walked away from that, can I just like pick up my knife,
Oh, yeah.
my dagger?
Do a quick perception check.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if you see it, because you're kind of like killed it and now you're moving. If you want to spend time and not move, you could stay and look for it. But if you want to just do a perception check, that's just a quick look.
12.
You don't see it immediately. Doesn't mean it's not there. You just don't see it.
Okay. I'm just going to keep moving.
Okay. All right, you make your way over, and
That's the end of my turn. That's as far as I can go.
you want to say anything? Remember, you can always say something on your turn too if you want
Yeah,
to.
I'm just going to be like, what's going on over here? And I'm going to see that he's undressed.
Yeah, I mean he's not fully undressed. He's just about to undo the button on his boxers, but he hasn't quite gotten there yet.
Right. And Tenoch's just taken off his vest too.
And Tenoch doesn't have a shirt on now.
Yep.
What did I miss?
And Byron is holding the maul, right?
Yep.
And it is Byron's turn actually.
And so I'm gonna like start making it rain, gold coins. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yes.
That's not actually what I'm
Yes.
doing. Nope. So I don't know. I'm going to make a quick perception check of the maul, specifically looking at it to see when Rhunar killed that creature, did the maul change at all?
How are you doing that? You're
So I know
investigating,
it's
or are you?
Yeah. I'll do a
Tell
quick
me
investigation.
about like what are you drawing upon to harness that mystery, the knowledge of that mystery.
I'm remembering Dory doing his little spinny maul dance, and then all these creatures popping up. And I remember he spun the maul around, the mists kind of coalesced around his maul. Then all these creatures popped up. And I noticing it's covered in barnacles, and my extensive knowledge of magical items with my time in the Seekers of the Arcane leads me to believe this to be a magical maul. And in my experience with magical items, I would assume that a magical item...
Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Or Arcana, whichever you prefer.
A 20 on investigation.
You look at this maul and it's bloodied. There's bits of flesh on it. The barnacles, which are kind of like razor sharp, and they are adhered to the shaft of this thing like warts, and they're broken and worn and wet with blood. But you don't see any markings on it. You don't see any like arcane symbols or any sort of like etchings or brands or any sort of adornment. But it looks like a nasty weapon that has seen some action.
Would you call that my action?
I would.
Bonus action, I'm dashing away.
Okay.
Dashing away.
With the maul.
He will not take an attack of opportunity. I don't think he could, but he is right now he is under command anyways. Can he take an attack of opportunity on you just if he wasn't under command?
Unarmed?
Yes, he would be able to attack.
Yeah, he could do an unarmed attack.
Mm.
He doesn't do that.
I'll do it. I'm just kidding.
Tenoch. Well, he did slap you earlier, Tenoch.
Whoa, you can move that
Tit for
far.
tat,
True.
buddy.
That's true.
Dashed. That's my turn. That's all I got.
Okay. That's your movement and your bonus action. Got it. Okay, that brings us to Dory. Dory, he's kind of like, he stops. He's unbuckling the button on the top of his boxers like he's going to drop them in front of all of you, and he just stops for a minute, and you can see him thinking. He's like, I did it. I did it all. I killed them people. I caused their death. I'm gonna kill Curiel next. That son of a bitch. Yellow belly son of a bitch. I did it. I'll do it again. I'm naked. Damn. And that's his confession. And that brings us to Feyre, as he is now like so confused. He has no idea what's going on. It is your turn, Feyre.
Yeah. Oh man. I'll try command again. We'll see how long this lasts.
Okay, go ahead. What would you like to command him to do?
I will say sit.
Okay. Make a wisdom save. Could he please save? Natural 20.
Oh.
Finally. He's you got him naked. You disarmed him of his shaft, and you made him confess, and now he finally saves.
That's
he kind of shakes it off, and he looks, and he goes from this expression of like shame to like this anger. You can see the anger surge back into his face as he's super confused on what the hell's going on. Anything else, Feyre? You see this sort of madness.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm
standing
gonna
in the water, by the way.
Yeah, I want to get out of the water.
Yeah. Get out of that water.
I think I will just
It's
move
nasty.
It's gross.
here
Leeches,
for my
definitely
movement,
leeches.
and then
Check it out, Darth.
oh man, I'm gonna cast. Oh, what the heck? I'll cast Bane on him, just in case he's got more fight in him.
Bane, okay. What kind of a save is that?
It is
What kind of a spell are you?
spell DC 17.
Charisma?
Charisma.
Yeah. 22.
Oh, okay. Well,
I wish I would have rolled that last time so I could do a couple more swings with that Maul. That thing is so badass. I want one.
Yeah.
that's all I got. I tried some stuff. It didn't work.
All right. That brings us to Tenoch. Tenoch, you've taken your vest off.
Yeah.
You can also see Dory's face expression change after he confesses.
Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna Superman punch him.
Okay. Roll an unarmed strike attack, please. I think you have an advantage left.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide if I want to use. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use the advantage here.
I think those are right. Rhunar, you have one left. Is that right?
Yeah, I haven't used mine
Yeah.
yet.
Byron, you have two. Is that correct? Or did you use one?
I have one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Unarmed strike.
Feyre, do you have one left? Or did you use yours?
I have one.
Hiya! 17?
You rolled your advantage?
Yep.
Okay, let me just mark that. 17. Let me double check.
He doesn't have his armor on anymore.
Or his weapon.
He has no weapon, that's for sure. He doesn't have an armor.
But he's got those Calvin Kleins on it. Everyone knows that Calvin Kleins give you like a +9 to your armor.
Did you say a 7?
17?
Sorry, yeah, that hits. 17
All
hits.
right. He'll take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Tavern Brawler?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Tavern brawling
Of course.
wizard. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. So now I am going to grapple him. And
As a bonus action?
I
You son of a
leap up
bitch.
and I punch him, and I'm gonna try to swing around behind him and put him in a headlock.
6 damage.
So he will be able to make a strength athletics or acrobatics to resist my athletics roll.
Okay, I will roll athletics. 15.
16.
Oh,
Yes!
you got him. So he's grappled. He's got this.
wow.
He's
Nice.
just this huge man with this little halfling, this little dreadlocked, shirtless halfling on his back. This is like one of the best wrestling shows you could ever
Yeah.
get to, man.
I just get
Luchadora.
up, I whisper in his ear. I just say, just go to sleep.
God,
Go
it's
to
so
sleep.
creepy. That's so creepy. All right, that's your turn. Rhunar.
Runar's just gonna and then move up 1, 2, move to here.
Of course. Very strategic of you.
Yes. And I'm gonna attack him real hard.
Okay.
Here we go. 16 to hit
That just hits.
for 12 slashing.
Okay.
And then
Ouch.
I'm going to use my extra attack. Does it look like... Okay. I'll use my extra attack to attack him again, but I don't want to kill him.
How are you attacking him?
Does it look like I could kill him if I hit him again? I guess you don't.
You don't know.
have to say that.
You don't know.
Okay.
I would say
I'm
don't
gonna-
miss
I'm gonna attack one more time.
because he's got a halfling on his back.
Extra attack. Here we go.
Nobody expects the halfling on the back.
No.
22 to hit.
Yep. Second strike. You're essentially. I imagine that Tenoch, you're kind of like around his back, right? You said you're sort of on his back, grappling him
Yeah.
from behind. So Rhunar, you're striking at his chest with your
Mhm.
swings, and his arms maybe are up, so it's like cutting into his arms a little bit. But yeah, that definitely hits.
And
Ah, you bastards!
I'm going
Farah, how does that
to-
affect the command that you put on him if he's being attacked?
Which he
Does it
saved
say anything
from?
about that? Oh, that's right. He
Um,
did save. Yeah. Forget it.
Yeah, he's not affected.
Yep, that's right. I forgot about that.
I'm going
Anything
to
else
spend
from
my
Rhunar?
last superiority dice to make that hit a tripping attack.
Okay.
Boop. And
Strength save.
strength save. Does being grappled affect that in any way?
Nope.
Okay.
It'll allow me to do my jujitsu moves on him a little easier when he's on
Oh,
the ground
yeah.
now.
15.
Oh, he fails.
Okay, so he
It's a
takes more
DC
damage.
16. Oh yeah, I get to add a D8 to
D8?
that.
And then he falls.
2 more damage.
Does he fall prone or just like to his knees, or how does that work?
He falls prone, so he
So he's basically
on a failed save, he's knocked the target is knocked prone.
okay. So he's prone, and that brings us to Byron. You guys are now ganging up on this guy.
Literally.
He's prone.
So-
There is a
Up on
halfling
him.
on his back. He is. I would say he benefits from some level at this point of cover from a halfling. Not as much cover as you'd get from a human, perhaps. A little bit of cover. A little bit of cover.
What are you saying? I got small legs.
It'll just affect the AC a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna whip my bag of holding around, set it down on the ground, sit down in front of it, start taking a couple things out, and then start stuffing that maul into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Once I've got it pretty much stuffed in there, I'm gonna start collecting all the stuff that I took out and kind of like, Tetris it into my bag of holding. Then I'm gonna grab my bag of holding, whip it back up onto my back, draw my blink dagger, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Dory. He is going to stand up with a halfling on him. Let's see. Grappled. I think that'll be... He's not restrained. His speed is 0. Nope, he can't get up. He will not get up. What he will do is try to break the grapple.
All right.
He cannot get up. Dory versus Tenoch. The final bout.
I will resist with athletics.
Oh, come on. Now you're not going to open?
Oh, I gave him a chance.
Oh, that is so sad. Come on. I'm going to have to exit again.
I only rolled a 4 for a 12
Oh.
total.
Okay. Well, he should be able to beat that. He
He's
can
a
roll an
strong guy.
athletics or an acrobatics. So he's got the best of both worlds. There we go. Roll 20.
More than meets the eye. Wait, what?
Yeah. Less than you would hope meets the eye.
Doesn't meet the eye.
Doesn't cut the mustard. All right. Sorry about the delay. Athletics check to break the grapple. A 10. He does not break the grapple. God
Nice.
damn it.
I whisper again.
Poor fucking guy.
Let it happen.
God, it's so creepy. That he has no movement. That is his turn. Feyre, we're back to you.
I pull out a pinch of sand and I blow it in the direction of Dory, and I cast sleep on Dory.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll
I
it
hope
up.
he has less hit points than I do.
Can you target specific creatures with sleep?
Nope.
Oh. I love
Go ahead
it.
and roll it up.
I'll slap you awake.
Roll 5d8. That's the total of hit points that affects the creatures.
I'm doing it at a
Um,
higher level.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So what's the total?
38.
Thank
right?
you.
Starting with the creature
Yep.
has the lowest current hit points.
So
How many
I
hit
have
points do you have?
40 plus 5 temp hit points.
Okay.
So 45.
Yeah.
And what did you roll, Feyre, for the sleep total?
That was, did we say 38?
38.
You do not affect anyone's consciousness with the spell.
All right. More than 38. So then I'll try to command him again.
Okay.
Um,
Yep. Your bonus action, obviously. Yeah.
I'll say, I suppose I can't say sleep to him, can I? Because that's not, it doesn't work like that.
I don't think it would work. Yeah.
Okay. I'll,
You might
He
fake
just
sleeping.
fake snores.
Yeah.
yeah, right. I'll tell him again to have a seat.
I'm already laying down,
Yeah,
prone.
he's,
Oh, is he?
yeah, he's laying
Yeah.
down on the ground.
Yeah, Tenoch is on his back,
You would know that.
pinning him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I would know that.
You could. Okay, I don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let her
man.
make
I
her
don't know.
decision. This is Feyre's move.
I guess it'd be fine if he just stood still. I'll just tell him freeze.
Be cool. All right. Let me roll a wisdom 7 throw for him. 19.
Okay, so he beats that.
I wish I would have rolled those earlier before he was naked and afraid. Is that the end of your turn, Feyre?
Yes, that's all I can do.
Mr. Knucklebones, if you would, please.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna just lock that shit in.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we're in a little slightly awkward situation, right?
Slightly.
Attacking a prone creature from melee
Mhm.
from ranged is disadvantage. From melee is
Correct.
advantage.
Advantage.
Mhm.
Yep.
Does that also count if you're also prone with them? Like, because technically I'm also prone.
If you're
Right.
prone, your attacks have disadvantage. So I think it would just
So
be
it's
a
just
straight
normal.
roll.
Okay.
Yep. I think it's just a straight
Okay.
roll.
I'm into that. Sorry.
The
Something
double,
we've
the
never
double
really
prone
dealt with.
conundrum.
Yeah, right. Ooh, 11.
What kind of an attack? It's just like you're kind of
Yeah,
crushing him.
I'm just like
Yeah.
choking
His-
him out.
The muscles on his neck just tense, and it's just like rock solid as you try to squeeze. You don't feel any give
Okay.
on like his trachea because you're
Okay.
trying to kind of cut off his
Yeah.
breathing a little bit. Yep. So that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll whisper into his ear. I'll say, "Oh, you got a little left in you, huh?"
Jesus, it's always so creepy, dude. I don't know why. Top of the order, Rhunar.
You only say that because we're both shirtless.
Look, at this point, you hear
He's
this.
in his underwear and yeah.
His reaction is this. You've got me. You've bested me, you bastards. Yield. Runar, it's your turn.
Yields.
That's
Tie
what
him
he
up.
says.
All right. Yeah. Let's tie him up. And I'm gonna tell him, I need you to tell me everything you know about Solana.
All right, what's your action?
Let
Are you going to tie him up?
me just check something. Did I keep those in my bag? No. I had some manacles, but I don't have manacles anymore. They're on the boat.
What boat?
Yeah, I want to tie him up. I do have rope,
Okay.
so I'm going to start tying him up.
Yeah, you can
Binding his
use
hand.
your free action to pull it out of your sack and lashing him up. This mostly naked, extremely muscular man with a small halfling hanging on his neck. You are now putting him into bondage.
It's so weird when
and
you say it like that.
Yep, and we sort of fade to black and come back into the scene. He is now sitting on the ground before you. The bodies of Hagrid, the ogre, and some of his thugs laying nearby. No sign of the strange creatures that had emerged from the froth to attack you. And he is, for all intents and purposes, subdued in the froth. We are out of initiative, my friends. You have bested Mr. Dory. He now sits quiet.
Yay!
As he looks up at you. You can tell he's angry, but he is not struggling.
All right.
What is
I'll
it
come
you
walking
want,
up to
Deg?
everyone.
Just like in the background.
I want to know what's going on with Solana.
The man's in prison. What more do you need? He's been arrested for murder. He is
Murders
the
you did.
lantern ghost killer.
You just confessed to all these killings right here in the froth.
Oh, no. I wasn't admitting to the lantern ghost killings. I've killed many other people.
He's scribbling all over the inside of his cell symbols that I see all over the froth.
The man is obviously crazy, Deg.
Oh, you're crazy if you think we're going to buy that answer. Listen, you small man, you small, sad little man. Here's the deal. How do you want to be remembered here? Do you want to be remembered as the guy who subjugated the froth for your own greedy, selfish needs, for your own nefarious purposes? Or do you want to redeem yourself a little bit here and just tell us what the hell's going on? What's the whisper?
You've heard it.
Oh, I've heard it. I've seen it. I've smelt it.
Good.
Yeah, it sucks. I want to know.
If you've heard the whisper, it may already be too late for you, pal.
Oh, I believe it. I've been hearing whispers for years.
Have you been seeing things too?
A little bit here and there, you know, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Mostly it's the deaths of my enemies.
Are
I'll tell you
behind
what
the
you want to
whispers?
know, but what assurances do I have that you'll let me go?
You don't have anything. You don't get any assurances until you tell us what we want to know. I want to know how we can help Solana. I want to know who the Whisper is. I want to know what we need to do to kill him. And I want to know how your ham that's all I got right now.
Those are good questions, pal. I
Get
need
a bullet pointed checklist.
Yeah, he actually does. If He's Byron Hern. If I tell you what you want to know, I need assurances that you'll let me go. I'm a businessman. Deg, as captain of, I know your ship, the Good Buddy.
That's the one.
Merchants from Monmerg selling linens and liqueurs.
And tools.
Yeah, see, that part is true.
We just kicked your ass.
Oh, I know. I've seen your goods. I've been to your warehouse.
Is that right?
Yeah, we were in yours.
Wait, did you just buy?
Damn it.
Are you saying you just bought my stuff?
I might ask for a refund now, pal.
This ain't
he
Target.
looks up at you and he says, Deg, as an honorable captain, promise me you'll let me live and I'll tell you everything you want. If I don't get a promise, well then, he looks at Byron, I guess the mystery dies with me.
I'll look at him and I'll be like, listen, I am a very nice person, but I will turn into a dinosaur again and eat you. Just work with us.
She'll do it. I've seen it.
I don't like being angry.
You can threaten me with dinosaurs and getting inside my head like you already did. But there are worse fates than that. The Whisperer, the things it can do to people, to places, the power it wields over the mind, the memory.
Go on.
There are worse things. There is a group of people here who worship this entity. And I can tell you everything you need to know. But I won't do it until that man there, Captain Rhunar Deg, guarantees that I walk.
You answer all of our questions and I'll let you live.
He
But
looks
if I
at
think
you.
if I think you're lying to me, it'll be bad.
Are you guaranteeing him that he will live? If he answers
Yeah.
your questions, you're being honest
Yes.
with him?
Mhm.
As long as he doesn't try to kill us,
No
then-
funny business.
then the deal's off. The truth.
It's a deal, Deg. I take you at your word as an honorable man. You'll call off your attack dogs here. You want to know about Solana? I'll tell you about Solana. Vincent Solana came to Nerisbin looking to make deals, looking to swing his influence about town, find answers to questions that nobody should be asking. Well, some people took notice. Me, I'm just a weapon. I'm no mastermind. But I'll tell you this, Solana committed those murders. He killed those people, but I can't blame him for it. His mind, controlled by the Whisperer, by the power that has caused this, and he holds his hand, or he's bound. He kind of gestures up. That has done this to my home, the Froth. It's been
He's
decades.
gesturing to like
the fog.
Just
the
like
fog.
yeah, up to everything, right? This entity has destroyed this place. I'm just an opportunist looking to make some coin. Solana's innocent in so much as he was controlled, a marionette of sorts. He didn't do it on his own volition. The group behind it, well, they've been here for quite some time too, tightening their stranglehold over Nerisbin, those that wield power. You have to make deals around here to live well. The Doom Dreamers, they call themselves. Huh. Yeah. They've been here for quite some time. Probably just as long as this Whisper has. I don't believe in any of it. I think it's just some crazy monster from the deep. But I'll tell you this. The cultists value fear, anxiety, misery. It's as if it's an energy that feeds this Whisper, devouring the very memories of the people here. Perhaps you too have had little bites taken out of yours. What do you intend to do now?
What is this entity? Where does it live?
You mean to confront it, Deg?
I just want to know.
Landgrave's Folly. The old fort. The island. At the entrance to the harbor. That's as much as I know.
It's the one place I asked about.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
These Doom Dreamers, where can they be found?
They're everywhere, my man. Look around.
In the
You've
Iron
seen
Guard?
them.
In the governor's house?
Yes, to all of it.
And
The
those
merchants, the sailors, the governors, the politicians, the merchants, the sailors, etc. I said that already, to emphasize.
What about those squid guys? What's their story?
They are part of the collective hallucination. I don't know what it is, miss. But it's dark, nefarious. It's all controlled by the Whisperers. Singular, not plural. Whisper.
Well, you seem to have kind of escaped from being mind controlled. What's your secret?
I made a deal. That I would find those who would provide the sustenance for the Whisper. I recruited, I guess you might say, Solana. He was corrupted, his mind. He never stood a chance. A good man, but naive. There have been others besides Solana. This has been going on for decades. It's only recently that people have cared to look.
Is there a way to fix the madness?
Destroy the Whisperer. But
Do you know of any weaknesses?
I don't even know what it is, man. I know where it is, but I've never been there. I know what they call it, but I do not know it through experience. I made a deal to maintain my own cognition. It has served me well. I've made money. I've become rich, powerful.
How long have you worked for the Whisper?
Why are you here? Suddenly this place has become important. Narisbin, the Froth, Solana.
Not even a little. Solana's important.
We had business with him.
The only way I can imagine that you would help your friend is to end this presence
So be it.
Does anybody know
They have a clubhouse.
the Doom?
They got a whole fortress.
They're
The
everywhere,
Doom
man.
Dreamers?
They've got a town. Don't you understand? They're everywhere.
You got names?
I know of one person, but I don't know their name. They sent me a letter recently. It's back at the Fishhead Tavern.
Perfect.
All I
Let's
know
go
is
there.
it's... Well... Wait, what?
Let's go to the Fishhead Tavern. Come on.
Deg, you promised me that I would walk.
Oh, you'll walk there.
And then we'll take a bath. A nice mud bath.
He's looking at you, Rhunar, with just like piercing look into your eyes. The strongest eye contact you might have ever seen.
Hey. He's keeping his promise. He's not killing you, and I'm not killing you either. And trust me, that's
saying something.
That's difficult for me.
That's true.
You answer our
give you
questions
that.
until our questions are completed.
I'll take
Then
you to
you'll
the
live.
tavern. I will take you to the tavern and I will give you this letter, but then I'm done.
And you're
That's
done
it.
what? Seeing
release
or
me.
feeling things with your hands?
Let me think.
Maybe you should kill me, Deg, because I guarantee I'm coming after this one later.
I've heard that before
What's your
a
name?
few times. My name is Dave McKillingutty. I'm known in at least a few places. I'm a doctor.
Roll a deception check.
Did he say where the Doom Dreamers have some kind of home,
I rolled an 11 insight.
He said
Stronghold.
everywhere because
Oh.
everybody's a part of them.
Yeah.
I got a
Like, it's-
natural one
Like it's
deception.
literally the whole town. We're gonna have to burn down the whole town now.
Dave,
Oh, Byron. Cleanse them.
you
Right.
are rightfully fearful. I understand.
Fearful?
speak.
You want to know my real name?
Not anymore. Doesn't matter.
Philip.
Is it
Don't
really?
even care.
Philip, my mouth with farts.
All right, boys. You got any more actual questions?
Can
for this
Feyre
feller?
kind of tie this up a little bit? What else?
Oh.
What else would you like to know at this point? You want to take him
You
back to
guys
the
have any other
Fishhead Tavern?
questions?
I mean, I would like that letter, but I am a little
Yeah.
concerned about going back.
You guys,
Yeah,
I
you
say,
guys
we
kind
I
of
say we
pull
go
him.
back.
You pull him to his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold his hand.
and you're gonna march him to back to the Fishhead Tavern.
Yes.
All right. It's not far to get there. You make your way across these muddy paths towards this building, and you see people are sort of like peeking out and like looking. And you, let's see. Rhunar, you have the highest passive perception. First of all, is anybody holding on to Dory at all?
I will
Me.
be.
So there's two people
We
holding
both
Dory.
can, yeah.
Okay. Runar, you look out and you see an old woman and an old man who open a door of a hovel. And remember, these buildings are covered in this black, like fungal mat, right? And they're just dripping with this mucus and they're wet and dilapidated. But you see this man and this woman open a door and look out. And they kind of stand up and look at you as you pass. And the man just kind of nods to you a couple times like this in approval. And you continue on in another group. You see this woman and she's holding a baby and these two kids are like hiding behind her behind her legs, and they're kind of looking out. And you can see that she just kind of, a tear rolls down her face. as she then turns and closes the door.
Does it look like a tear of joy?
You don't see it.
Oh.
Man, now I really want to kill this guy.
And then you guys finally make your way and you get to the Fishhead Tavern. You're standing in front and you open the door, the main door, and you walk in and you see that there is an orc standing behind the bar, like cleaning the bar. And there's not as many people as there were last time that are sitting at the tables. And immediately when you come in, Dory bound and being sort of manhandled and halfling handled into this place, they stand up and kind of kick their chairs back, and they all draw short swords. And Dory just says, "Stand down, boys. It's not worth it. Don't get yourself killed. Skin those blades." And they put them back in their scabbards, and they kind of look, and the orc is like, "Boss, you okay, boss?" He's like, "I'm okay, Merle. It's gonna be
He's all
fine."
fucked up though.
Oh, he's fucked. Yeah,
Well,
and
all
he's
of
in
us
his boxers.
are a little fucked up.
He's in his boxers.
Naked.
We just
Naked
walked
and
him
afraid.
naked through the froth, which is his
Yeah.
scarf.
Yeah, the perp
Um,
walk. It was the perp walk.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you make your way past the bar. If you remember, there's this long bar, and on either side of the bar there are these like curtained doorways, and you walk in through one of the curtained doorways, and the room is hot and humid. Steam sort of obscures your visibility, and you can see that there's this large rectangle pool bubbling with this black, almost like mud liquid inside of it. Beautiful like tile work around the pool. And the floor is wet. There are these like almost kind of moldy wooden tiles that you can step on rather than splashing into the there's a little bit of water on the floor beneath the tiles. The air's thick and it smells of clove and maybe lavender and some other maybe essential oils that are mixed in with the steam, wherever the steam is coming from. And he leads you back past the pools. There are a couple of rooms on either side, and you look in and you can see that there are, if you take a quick glance as you move past, you see that there are a couple of people in the pools, like lounging, like just chilling out, and they don't notice you at all. You walk back past this final pool, and he gets to a door and he kind of nods to the door. He can't open it because he's bound, but there's a door there.
I'll open it.
You open the door and there's a long hallway that leads back to a small room that he leads you back to. And it's pretty, I mean, it's not fancy. There's a nice desk. There's a couch. There's a couple of chairs. He's got a map on the wall of the Ulman Islands. He has, he's got some papers on the desk that are sort of damp. And there's still sort of like this humidity in this room, right? But he guides you in, and he just kind of stands there being held by Byron and Tenoch. It's there.
We'll go find the letter.
He just nods to the desk.
Can I pick it up and see what it says?
Oh, there's just a bunch of shit on the desk.
Oh, okay.
Roll an investigation check.
He picks up the desk.
Turns around.
Just take
Please.
all of it.
Right.
Investigation. All right.
This is a Van Buren. This is nice.
I don't see it. Where is it? I rolled a 4.
It's on the desk, you oaf. You see that there's a bunch of papers. It takes you some time, and you start looking through the papers. You're not finding it, but you're kind of rifling through them kind of fast. Where is it?
Somebody
I
give
mean, does
me a hand.
anybody want to help or?
I'll give him a bardic inspiration, and I'll try to do a help action assist, perhaps.
Okay. So go ahead,
Should I roll again?
Rhunar. You can add a D8 to that roll that you rolled.
That I rolled already?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then Farah, you can roll for an investigation check on your own since you already rolled.
Okay.
I got a 4, so that was a total of... Oh, wait, no. I got a 2. Sorry.
So
Total
total
of
of 6. Got it.
Yeah, I would like to give myself a bardic on this one too.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, oh man, that's bad. 12.
Okay. Yeah, you take a little bit more time. Runar's a little like kind of fast in his search through this stuff. He's kind of moving papers around. It's almost like Rhunar, you're not even really reading them. You're just kind of like pushing them around. And Feyre kind of comes up, puts a hand on your shoulder to give you the bardic, and then sort of you start looking at them, and eventually you find a letter. Let's see if I can. It's got a strange script to it.
What, like wingdings?
No, not that strange.
Comic Sans.
Feyre, why don't you read it for us if you can?
Okay. The Whisperer demands that the Lantern Ghost harvest continue. Sow the seeds of terror and their power, and your wealth will continue to grow. Find someone to resume the task and bring that candidate to the temple where we shall appraise its worth.
Yes.
And then there's a strange arcane symbol at the bottom of the page. And there is indeed some rot that sort of emanates from that symbol. That's what this kind of like darkness is. It's almost like the paper itself is rotting.
That's gross.
Ugh. Is a symbol corrupted? Or
Do I recognize it?
It is an inverted pyramid. So from that perspective, it sort of harkens to things that you've seen before. You've seen them, Rhunar, on multiple occasions throughout this campaign. Tenoch, you've seen them on the walls of Solana's cell, as well as when you sort of had that hallucination in the Froth. Byron, you have seen them when you looked at the script when you visited with Solana, and when you had the hallucination in the Froth as well. I don't think Feyre has seen it though. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ashley, but I don't think you've had a hallucination. So
no, she also has a really low investigation.
Does anybody want to take a more deep look at it?
It looks like there's a triangle with a dinner plate on the bottom.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna take out the magnifying glass and I'm going to do a deep dive into insanity and really look at this.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your investigation check if you would, please.
While he's doing that, I mean, I don't know if it'll help, but I'm gonna try to do my bardic counter charm, which is I'm just gonna start playing something that is a real earworm while he's doing it. Just the somewhat equivalent of "This is the song that never ends" or
oh my God.
other like bardy type song.
How dare you?
And
Disadvantage.
he will have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
All right, fair enough.
I got a 21 on that.
Oh,
A 21 on your investigation check?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Roll wisdom saving throw, please. With it sounds like advantage from Feyre. Is that correct?
If it's a charm or fear effect, then yes.
I want to just double check something. How long has it been since we entered the Froth?
Probably all told by this point, let's just say 2 hours.
Okay.
We'll go with advantage. It's a little bit different than those two things, but I think it applies. So we'll give you the advantage.
A 19.
You just momentarily, Byron, lose your visual sense as everything goes dark. And it's almost as if a cloud of black smoke passes in front of your face, but it's not out here. It's in your eyes. And it just kind of goes past, and you kind of blink a little bit, and things come back into focus. As you look at this thing, and you rolled a total of what for your investigation? 17? 21 total. Okay. So with a 21, you can tell that there's something possibly arcane about this symbol. There's something, you're not sure what it is. You don't have those types of magical skills to be able to determine, but you get the sense that there's something arcane about the symbol.
Tenoch, this is a thing that I feel like should have been in my book that I read. You remember that book I was reading? Arcane study book?
Rhunar, what are you doing while this is happening?
I'm looking around the office.
Roll another perception check.
All right.
Tenoch, what are you doing while this is happening?
I'm just keeping an eye on Dory.
Okay.
My song is really
He's not
annoying.
He's not struggling. He's not, he's not fighting at all. At this point, he's sort of relegated himself to being a captive, and he in his mind, he's made a deal, right? He's a businessman. Go ahead.
It's a 21 for perception.
Okay. You kind of look through more of the notes on the table while Feyre and Byron are looking at this parchment, right, with the symbol.
Mm-hmm.
There are all kinds of strange, at first you're not sure what they are, but then you look a little bit closer, and there are horrid examples of disturbing erotica written with a shaky hand, and other strange letters that implicate Dory in criminal business activity. You get the sense that he's been making lots of deals with visiting merchants.
Hold on.
He's writing creepy stories.
So what you're saying is he's a mob boss. He does dirty dealings with merchants, and he writes slightly pornographic fanfic.
He likes to call it what does he call it? Erotica. He likes to call it erotica, but that's fine if you want to. There's no kink shaming here, guys.
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
Just clarify.
I want to
Just
make sure we're
clarify.
all on
That's
the
right.
same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold up one of the pages and just be like, nice.
Also, Rhunar, you see there are scraps of paper that contain scribbles and crude drawings of tentacled monsters similar to those that you've seen in Solana's cell.
Did he tell? Did I ask him? Did we ask him where the temple was?
That's what I was about to.
Yes, you did, and he told you it was. It's called Landgrave's Folly on the island out in the middle of the harbor.
I'm going to turn to him and just say, when you go to this island, how do you get into the temple?
I've never been there, fella. I can't tell you that.
It says here to bring the candidate.
And I never did it. I'm not going out there.
How long ago did you get this?
A couple days, a week, maybe. I'm not one to put myself in harm's way if I can help it. Of course, I
guess we'll
fucked up with this, but.
Oh, I do have a question. Who is Curiel? You mentioned him earlier.
Yeah, Curiel, they're my bodyguard. Was fucking fired.
He's that one that ran off,
He
isn't
ran. So hard to find good help these days.
It is. You looking for a job, Missy? I could put you to work. Kind of gives you a nasty little grin.
Tempting, but I prefer to work for people who have a little bit more of a gentlemanly like quality.
Figures.
I understand. With us?
Yeah. What are you doing running around with these bozos?
Hey, they saved my bacon. Great, guys.
So Byron, you have pointed out this parchment and the symbol to your wizard friend.
Yep, I'm gonna mention it to him and point out like this looks arcane. I don't know what this means. I'm not trained in this. Maybe you should look at it carefully because I felt something when I looked at it.
I'll continue to play my earworm type song.
And I will start watching Dory.
It goes on and on, my friend.
He kind of starts kind of bobbing his head to the song.
It's catchy, right?
It's terrible.
Wait, sorry. You want me to look at it?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and get
Yep.
you to look at it, but
Alright.
carefully. I do warn you that it's dangerous.
Okay. I'll do it. What do I need to do, Dave?
What do you do? Tell me what you're doing. You tell me, buddy.
I'm looking at reading this thing.
The arcane symbol.
Yeah, looking at.
Oh, sure. You're just gonna look at it.
Yeah, I'm like looking at.
Roll
this
an Arcana check or an investigation check.
Yeah, Arcana. I can do that. Wow. 26.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
I got the skills to pay the bills.
You immediately
mind
recognize the
matches the
symbol,
body.
as I mentioned before. You've seen it, right? You also note that there's some sort of illusory magic possibly associated with it. There's something arcane about the symbol itself. You can't quite place it, but you've seen it before, and you get a sense. You get that Tenoch sense.
I feel like there's some. You said illusory.
Well, I mean, you don't know for sure unless you had an ability that would tell you that.
I have a spell. It's called Detect Magic.
Oh. Would you like to use it?
I'll cast it. I will detect the
Shit.
magic.
Detect it.
Detect magic? I thought you were a punchy wizard.
Punch with my
All
mind
right.
sometimes.
Magical punchy wizard.
Tell us, Tenoch, how does your detect magic work? What does it look like? How do you cast the
Sure.
spell? Give us some flavor.
Let's see. So it's just verbal and somatic. I think I whisper, like my verbal component for the spell is a kind of word or phrase in my native tongue that is like spine prey through grass or through the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of make a hand motion like I'm peering through something.
Okay. As you do this, you see the symbol do nothing. Nothing happens, the symbol itself. But inside the center of the circle of the symbol, you see apparate initials GT.
GT. It was a Ford. I knew it.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Torino.
Torino, that's where it is.
Well, Gran Turismo is a movie with Clint Eastwood.
Oh, okay. All right.
It doesn't exist in this world.
Initials GT,
GT.
on the letter in secret.
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic.
That sounds
I do love a good
delicious.
gin and tonic.
Mm-hmm.
Rhunar, what was your investigation check last time again?
21.
Okay. Yeah, so Tenoch, you see that apparate with your detect magic, and it's some sort of a you think it's an illusion that's sort of obscuring that signature.
GT.
Rhunar, you also notice as you're sort of, you take a quick Yeah, maybe a little bit longer than quick gander at this erotica. It's not bad. It's not bad. He might have a future. Let's just say that as a writer, right? But you look around and there's sort of like a little side table against the wall, and there is a goblet that has it's half filled with wine. Looks like it's been sitting there for a while. There's a half smoked cigar and an ashtray, and then next to the ashtray there is a box, a wooden box.
My curiosity is piqued. I'm going to go look at the wooden box.
Like a Dutch Masters?
It's bigger than a Dutch Masters. It's probably more. It's more along the lines of, I would say probably like a shoebox for boots.
Oh,
I was going to say humidor.
Yeah. It's probably, I would say it's about a foot wide by 2 feet in length by about 10 inches in depth. And it's got this sort of beautiful inlaid ivory that goes around the lid in this sort of, not really a knot, but sort of like a geometric sort of like up and down. It's not smooth knots, but more like sort of right angles. And it goes all the way around the lid of the box, and it's got two iron hinges at the back of the box. And it does appear to have a lock on it, an iron lock on it.
I'm going to just get Byron's attention and like motion to that box.
Oh, yeah. No problem. I'll pop over, take out my thieves' tools, kind of look at it for a second, and then I'll just try the lid, see if it's even locked.
It is. The lock
I'll
is
unlock
indeed
it.
Locked. Yep. Roll a thieves' tools check, please.
Uh, 22.
Yeah, you put the tools in, and it easily and it pops open. It is now unlocked.
I will step back and let Rhunar open it.
I still have my sword out, so I'm going to reach over and flip it open with the tip of my sword.
Just kind of. Yep, you open it up, no problem, and the lid sort of hits the wall behind it and stops. It's now open. And you can see that there is a small velvet purse inside of this thing as you peer in. There is a tattered book. And that's about it from just kind of looking from where you're at. That's all you can see.
Step forward, grab those 2 items, open up the book, see what's in it. Maybe flip through. You said a velvet purse?
I did.
Yeah, it's in my pocket already. I'm hoping nobody else saw me put it in my pocket.
Rhunar definitely did. Tenoch and Feyre may have. They would have to roll, if they wanted to perhaps have a chance of seeing that, they would roll a perception check, and you would roll a sleight of hand check.
Well,
I'd
you mean
show
the
it to him
Dory
later,
that you'd want to
but-
hide it from, right?
Yeah, mostly Dory. I don't want Dory to know I pocketed it.
Feyre definitely didn't see it.
I'm
She's
really
busy.
into this
Your song.
song. Goes on and on, my friend.
and
Byron, what's your sleight of hand check?
My bonus is plus 12.
Yeah, you don't see it either, Tenoch.
okay.
Okay, so you slipped that in there. Rhunar, you saw it happen.
And I approve.
But I will flip through the book in front
I
of
approve
everyone.
this message. Well, first of all, you take the book and you look at the cover. It's got this sort of florid like spiral design on the cover of it.
Ooh, that's familiar.
Is it?
I think so. Does it look like the same spirally pattern that I saw on the wall of Solana's jail cell? I'm not going to look too hard at it. I'm just going to be like,
Yeah, roll a history check.
Ooh, nice.
22.
Yeah, you recognize the symbol. Roll a religion check. This was a symbol that you saw renditions of in Solana's cell on the wall, but this is much more stylized.
Okay. 13 on the religion check.
Can't quite place it what it is, but you definitely recognize it from Solana's cell.
This seems important. I will probably be reading this entire book soon.
Oh, do you open it? You mentioned that you opened it and started paging through it.
Yeah, I'm going to page through it a little bit.
Okay. You open the book and you notice right away, you just kind of open to a random page. It is handwritten in a, what are the languages that you speak and read?
Let me check. Common, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
There are, as best you can tell, multiple different languages used in the handwriting. Multiple different, I mean, you're an investigative type. Multiple different penmanship styles, suggesting perhaps multiple authors. There are a plethora of disturbing graphical representations of chaos and void like symbolism, tentacled creatures, upside down inverted pyramids and the like. You are immediately drawn into the pages of the book as you read it. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
With advantage.
Dun, dun.
No advantage.
Dang it, but I'm still playing that annoying song.
Yo, what are you using an ability?
Yeah,
What is it called?
counter charm.
And it affects fear and charm.
Yep.
This is
It
neither of
gives-
those things.
It gives the people who can hear an advantage against being frightened or charmed.
Okay. So this is a little bit different than that. This is not one of those conditions.
I got a 13.
A 13. Oof. Okay. One sec here.
Is that
boy.
something you can read? I mean, I could help you out. I had a bunch of
You're
boring tutors.
you don't hear any of that, Byron. The music fades, the communication fades. You are pulled, literally your psyche is pulled into the page of this book. Your eyes, Rhunar, you're kind of watching. His eyes go completely black, like glass black. And you have gained a level of dread.
I don't even know what that means.
Correct.
It's not great.
You don't.
It's like
Not
a
yet.
madness thing.
You have one level of dread. Your eyes are black and you are enthralled by what you are looking at on the page of this book. Rhunar, you're sort of you're like, you would be expecting him to maybe like say something, but he's literally just standing there motionless.
Byron.
His eyes go black. You kind of look at his face, black eyes, like
Byron.
obsidian.
Slip some of that erotica like on top of that book.
I'm gonna go and like shake him, kind of try to stir him, move him around.
All right. Roll a
Shaken or not stirred.
roll a wisdom saving throw, Byron, with advantage. As Rhunar is helping you to shake off whatever this is.
A 15?
A 15 is what you needed, my friend.
Oh, thank
Nice.
goodness.
You drop the book instantly. Boom, the book hits the floor, closes, shut.
Take out a gut punch, Molly.
A piece of paper, a loose piece from the book floats on the air and lands on the floor at Rhunnar's feet. You have a condition of dread, which you don't know what that means yet, but you'll find out. and there is a piece of paper at your feet. Byron, you are almost, it's like someone gut punched you. And you like stagger back, probably like moving back and sitting down on the couch. And you have a vision in your mind of your friends who didn't make it. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yep. So
What does that vision look like?
So me and my friends are deep in the middle of a jungle. We found an abandoned tomb. We're 3 levels down. We're raking in the dough. Everyone's excited when my friends start one by one falling to hidden traps. First, a spike trap that ends up taking the life of our paladin, who also happened to be the smart person in our group. And then we're trying to escape, and we're moving through the crypts and creatures. We can hear them gurgling in the darkness, and we're moving as fast as we can. And a cave-in happens, and I just barely make it out of the way, but the rest of my party's underneath the rock. And I'm digging for hours. And I'm getting underneath the rocks, and I'm finding my friends. And I find my friend Mina, who was actually the paladin's twin sister. And she's wearing the cloak of elven kind I wear on my back that I've patched multiple times. I'm crying, and she's indistinguishable from her cheerful self. She's gone, and I'm crying, and I'm saying I'll always cherish this gift. And I'm collecting journals from them. Well, the ones I can get to. I'm walking out of the tomb alone.
You have this vision of deep sorrow, regret, possibly a bit of guilt. It just continues to sort of pierce into your subconscious, as if unearthing as much pain and suffering as possible. You have succumbed to the dread from this experience with this strange book with some sort of, to you, an alien script, multiple languages. Rhunar, you see your friend sort of like exasperated slough onto the couch. You look down as this piece of paper sort of floats to your feet.
Can I see writing on it? Can I see like what it is?
You look down at it. It appears to maybe, without getting it down and looking at it closely, it looks as though maybe it was torn out of the book. There's a ragged edge on it. There's writing on it. It looks like there's some, it almost looks like a piece of a map.
I'm going to bend over, fold it, and shove it in my pocket.
Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
I didn't look at it. All right.
It's contact madness.
Oh,
Did a contact high.
wisdom.
Yes, please.
You can do it.
Fudge.
Almost.
Okay, 1 minute. I do have my Indomitable feature.
Oh, yeah. So you get to re-roll, right?
Yes, which
What'd you roll?
a 7.
It's unfortunate.
That's better.
And actually, I have. Can I use an advantage?
Yeah,
Or is it too
fuck
late?
yeah.
All right.
You haven't
I'm
rolled
gonna
the
use-
second one yet, have you? You can
No.
roll your advantage on your Indomitable, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to use my advantage to dig deep.
Yeah.
And try not to fail this.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, thank goodness. 22.
All right. You take the paper and you fold it up and stuff it in your pocket real quick. Meanwhile, Dory's like, I did what you said, Deg. Now it's your turn to live up to your end of the bargain. You got everything. You're taking my jewels. You've taken my writings. Time for you to leave and let me be. What do you say?
Is there any other exit from this room?
No, just the one we came through.
Wait, did you
Right.
write that book?
No. I don't know where that book came from, but I've been
Who gave
holding
it?
on to it for a long time.
Who gave it to you?
Funny thing, miss. I can't fucking remember who gave it to me.
I have a book like that too, but it doesn't make me crazy when I look at it.
Do you
It's best not
You-
to open it.
write in it?
I ain't never written in that thing. I ain't never opened it. You know that.
Wow.
All right.
You know that right there on the cover. You
All
don't
right. I'm
know?
going to look around
You don't know that?
the symbol.
Boy, you're dealing with something otherworldly. Be careful. It's probably best if you just left town. Cut ties with this Solana fella. Get on back to Monmerg where you're safe.
What are you gonna
you'd
do?
think that.
Be the smart move. That there boy is a symbol of Thera's Dune. You ever heard of that?
I think so.
You best stay away. Everybody roll a religion check if you want. Although, Byron, you already rolled one, so you don't know what that is. Well, no, that's not true. You didn't recognize the symbol, so go ahead and roll to know what Thera's Dune is.
Haven't we heard
Religion?
that name before?
Wow.
Or am I thinking about?
You've heard of the Elder Elemental Eye.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm probably just thinking about watching Lord Gazumba.
Possibly. I don't know
Oh,
if
Thera's
he has
Dune, you
delved
say?
into that or not, but
17.
Yeah, I got
17.
a 17 as well.
Byron
All right.
got a natural 20.
I
Wow,
got a natural
17's
20.
the lowest.
I got an 18.
okay, that's great. So that makes it easier. You guys know a couple of things. We're gonna probably need to wrap up in just a little bit here, but I think this is worthwhile getting into and kind of tying this up. Thera's
Okay.
Dune is a deity involved with the manipulation of cosmic forces to bring about vast destruction. A deity of chaos, evil, and madness that has been, as best as you can tell from what you know, has been enslaved or enchained and is hell-bent, maybe not the best turn of words there, but is determined to free itself into the mortal plane, the material plane, to spread chaos and destruction across Earth. There is a cult of Thera's Dune that has grown in power, or so you've heard. You haven't had any specific dealings with these, but they have often hidden themselves under the guise of an elder elemental eye, which you have encountered before. I think on the Isle of Abbey. Definitely in Rhunar's journal that cursed him for some time. And that's all you know about that. You guys aren't priests. You don't really know a ton about it, but you've heard of it, and it's not good. And Dory just says, "It's time to cut me loose, Deg. You got what you came for. You can decide on your own if you want to help your friend, which I think is folly, or get the hell out of town." But I got no business in that. That's your decision. I'll leave you to it. I won't molest your decision. But you stay out of my way. I'll stay out of yours. We'll call it even. The only thing I ask is don't fucking tell him that I told you anything.
I don't think they'll care.
They will.
Your days are numbered if you're dealing with people like this. Why don't you just leave?
Too late for me, Deg.
I know. At this point, Byron's going to pull his hood up, and he's going to try and hide from everyone, and he's going
Don't
to
do
kill Dory.
Don't do it.
Wait,
Don't do it.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna. Do I see Byron doing anything?
fucking punch him in the
Byron,
dick.
first of all, Byron, roll a, I guess roll a, what am I
Does
trying
it cause
to say?
invisibility?
No.
Yeah,
I would say
'cause
that
he's got
no,
nowhere to hide
you're
in
gonna,
here.
yeah, you're gonna be able to see this happening. Let's do this. Roll initiative.
Yeah. Always wanted to kill Byron. This is why I saved my 5th level spell.
Tell me what you got, please.
Damn it!
Do, do, do.
Such.
Runar,
little
what'd you
faith,
get?
Byron? All right.
The bad guy.
All right, what do
14.
you got? 14. Byron, what do you got?
23.
Okay, Farah,
Kind of hoping you'd beat me.
15.
Tenoch.
13.
All right, Byron, you have the initiative. Roll an attack roll. You have advantage, and you get sneak attack as well.
On Dory.
Yep. Because he's being held by Tenoch, basically, so there's an ally within 5 feet.
Oh, he's being held by Byron. Because Byron took over from me when I was looking at the thing. Although then Byron looked at the other thing, so
He's got
I
sneak
don't know
attack.
who's holding. I don't know who's holding.
What's
him.
the total
he's
damage?
bound.
18 for 24 damage.
18 hits, 24 damage. You describe your attack. You don't kill him, but describe it.
It's going. I'm basically just gonna try and slit his throat real quick.
So you stab him in the neck, and the rest of you watch as Byron just draws his dagger in one swift motion and stabs Dory in the neck. A gout of blood just sprays across the room as he hits the jugular, and Dory just starts to laugh, and each time he laughs, he is bleeding out. It is Farah's turn. Do you do anything?
Should I heal him?
You have to make a split-second decision.
Oh shoot. I am gonna I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast command on Byron, and I'm gonna tell him to stop.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw, Byron, versus Farah's DC, which is I think 17.
Yeah.
Rolled a natural 20.
Oh no!
Rhunar, what do? You see this happen. Farah just cries out, "Stop!"
I'm gonna run up to Byron and try to grab him, try to pull him away
Grapple
from
him?
Dory.
Like
Yeah.
to grapple him. Yeah, you don't have to run. You just take like 2 steps. He's right there. It's a small room. Go ahead and roll a grapple check, which is athletics. And Byron, you can roll acrobatics or athletics to resist. Byron and Farah still have
Byron.
advantages.
Oh no, Byron! Oh no,
17.
Byron, you're held.
I'm grappled.
You grapple him, Rhunar. You have him held. Do you say anything or do anything else? That's your action.
I'm just gonna say that's not the plan, and I'm start pulling him away from Dory.
He's evil.
towards
He's
the
gonna
door.
kill us all.
He's just...
You
He works for whatever his name is.
All
I
right,
need to get out of
Tenoch.
here still.
Tenoch, it's your turn.
Oh
Do
man.
you do anything?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll cast Steel Wind Strike.
You're gonna cast a 5th level spell?
All right. So you
Okay,
Yeah.
you conjure up
That
your
way I can sacrifice both Dory and Byron
In one fell swoop.
to Mother Tiger.
Ah,
Okay. You're not really doing that, are you?
Huh? Why not?
Is it, I don't know. Just I want you to make a decision so we can we can wrap this up. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna punch Byron in the dick.
All right. Roll an attack. It will have advantage because he is currently grappled.
Yeah. Come on, baby. 17. I was really, or 16. I was really hoping for that natural 20.
A 16 misses.
Punches him in the thigh.
All right. That brings us back to Byron. Byron, do you acquiesce or do you fight the grapple?
I will acquiesce. I will not resist the grapple. I will just go dead. I'll just go dead weight and just hang there.
Okay.
I'll watch the light fade from his evil eyes.
Yeah, we'll drop out of initiative. Rhunar, you're holding Byron, and as you look over his shoulder, you see Dory just bleeding out, turning pale, just more blood than you've ever seen from a single individual all over the place.
Captain, should I heal him?
do it.
All right, I cast Cure Wounds level 1 on him.
Okay.
Just seal it up. Just enough to seal it up.
I'm sorry, he's kind of an asshole.
I did give you my word that I would let you go.
I healed you. He's having a real bad day, though. He was close friends with Solana.
He passes out.
There we
Stable,
go, fellas.
but he passes out and loses consciousness.
And I wish I had modified memory.
Let's go before he wakes up.
Isn't
Is
that
there
just
any
punching somebody
booze
a
in
lot?
this room?
Roll a perception check. As you scan around, Deg is like, "We gotta go."
Yeah.
Are you still holding on to Byron?
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I pull
Byron
out
close to him.
that Molotov cocktail, and I pull the rag out, and I dump half the bottle on him, and then I push the stopper back in, and I put it in my bag. Let's go.
Is there a candle around?
He got wasted.
Just hold on. Byron, we got to get out of here. Trust me.
You want to walk out of here, or do you want
Yep.
me to carry you out of here?
I want to be carried.
Why
Time
don't
up.
you guys cuddle a little?
You don't have to tie me up. Just carry me.
Time
Wait.
up.
Why don't you guys take your clothes off again, tie him up, carry him out of here? This is
Grease
kind
up,
of
Put
your
your
thing
vest
now.
back on, Tenoch.
This is kind of what you guys do now.
Yeah.
So you guys, for the sake of, it's getting kind of
manhandle
late.
him out of there. I
You
guess,
you
yeah.
manhandle Byron out. You walk past the bathhouse rooms. You through the steam. You exit
Lovely
into.
spa you have here.
Are there any fish dudes in there?
There are.
Nice.
You exit into the tavern space where you had your fight a while back, like 2 nights ago. It's crazy how time in D&D. And you walk past the ogre, or the half orc, excuse me, who's attending the bar, and he looks over at you, and he doesn't say anything. He just kind of ignores you as the 4 of you make your way out. You're sort of shuffling Byron out the door, back into the night of the froth.
On the doorstep, as we're leaving, I'm gonna let go of Byron, And I'm just going to turn to him and say, burn it. And then I'm going to walk away.
Byron is confused for a moment. Byron is somewhat shocked. He's a little stressed out. And then he's going to light a gut punch Molotov.
And while you're doing that, Feyre takes out the second one and lights it off of yours. And she
then
waits
I'm going
for
to look
your
at
cue.
Feyre and I'll be like, we're
Live together, die together. Good
But-
buddies for life.
Now I'll cast Steel Wind Strike.
I'm going to throw it. I'm
Now
burning.
that- now
All
that
right,
the backs
when
are
he
to
throws
me.
it, I throw it.
Wait, hold on. Are you casting Steel Wind Strike?
Yeah.
What's your
On
intention?
us?
Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna cut him down.
All right. Everybody roll initiative again. God damn you guys.
Wait, you're attacking us?
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll initiative and let me know what you got. This is getting interesting, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you haven't already entered to win, please type exclamation.
I'm so
Please-
confused too.
Hold on. Please type exclamation mark drawing to enter to win to get a bottle of this amazing beard oil sent to you by our buddy Andy at Old Goat Beard Company. The guy's awesome. He and his wife make this stuff, small batch goodness. And we're also giving away a copy of The Troubled Veil, a one-shot setting you can drop into any of your ongoing campaigns, or let's say you want to become a DM. Here's a great one-shot. CZRPG gives you everything you need. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. Exclamation mark drawing to win. What do we got?
Tenoch, a sleeper agent?
Byron, what did you get?
I got a 16.
Feyre.
9.
Rhunar.
23.
So
Tenoch.
fast. 12.
All right, so Rhunar. Byron and Feyre are lighting these Molotovs. You told them to burn it. Do you take an action? You don't see anything happening at this point.
I don't see Tenoch.
Nope. You're just
I'm
kind of
just gonna-
walking away at this point, I think. You said burn it,
Yeah.
and you just sort of like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
I want to let it burn.
All right,
Because
so that's your
I
turn.
remember. Well, I won't
Byron?
go into it.
No, go ahead. Go into it.
Rhunar just remembers the looks that he was getting from the people as they were dragging Dory back to his place in his underwear.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
which way were
And it
those
was-
looks going?
And after that is when he decided he was going to burn it.
Fair enough.
Byron's burning it.
It is
The power
Byron.
of friendship.
Byron, go ahead
We're in
and
it together.
tell us about how you're going to launch this Molotov. Where are you throwing it?
I'm not launching it. I'm just gonna. I mean, there's a window on the front, right?
Nope, there's no windows.
You know, as I get out the door, as Feyre's getting ready with her gut punch Molotov, you know, and she's lighting it, I'm gonna just turn around. You know, hearing Rhunar say "burn it," you know, I'm gonna think back on all the reasons that Dory's evil, all of the experiences we've had at this Fishhead Tavern. My friend's almost dying here, not once but twice. This guy's just not a good guy. I'm gonna kick the door open and just drop it right inside the front door.
Well, break it, right?
Yeah, you smash the bottle on the floor just inside the building. This giant inferno fireball shoots up. Tenoch, what do you do?
Yeah. I will say going back on the word isn't good.
I didn't give my word.
Can I respond?
No, hold
Yeah.
on. Tenoch,
Alright,
finish what
and,
you're saying.
Yeah, I will pull out my knife and cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay.
And I will start with, I guess, what's the spread? Because I only have such a area to work
You guys
with.
are all close. Rhunar is
Pretty
probably 10 feet away, walking away.
Okay.
Kind of like that
Yeah.
badass, not even looking, just like burn it and just walks away.
Sure. I'll
Fucking sweet.
hit Byron first.
Okay. Tell us about what you're like. What are you doing when you say you're hitting him? What does that mean? What are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
So
This is kind of complex and there's a lot of tension here.
Yeah, I disappear and then kind of appear above and behind him and come down on him like a tiger coming out of a tree. Blade first. Ooh, but he got lucky.
I step out of the way last second.
Yeah, you
Oh
see
wait,
it
hang on.
out of the
Hang on,
corner
I'm
of your
sorry.
eye.
I'm sorry, that's a 22.
Oh,
I get smoked like a pipe in Jamaica.
what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. So Byron will take.
Jesus, what is going on, guys? Is everybody cool if we keep going for a little bit?
31 force damage.
I guess if we want to watch Tenoch kill the whole party.
Well, don't jump to conclusions.
All right.
Let's
Right.
not catastrophize this situation. We'll see what happens. If everybody's cool with keeping going, otherwise we can leave on a cliffhanger. But I personally want to see what happens here.
I
Yeah.
want to see what happens.
All right. Ashley, you're cool.
I do.
You're not saying anything. You're just looking wide-eyed and confused and scared.
She's terrified.
Ashley,
I can
say
see it in her
something,
eyes.
Ashley. Say something.
Is Tenoch
Anything.
asleep or agent?
Okay,
Is he
that's good.
turning
That's
on
all.
us?
All we need to know is she's still with us. All right. So
Yeah.
you stab Byron.
And I disappear and appear above Feyre and come down upon her bottle
Okay.
and smash the shit
Yeah.
out of
Roll an
that.
attack. Go ahead and roll an attack on Feyre, but it's the target is the bottle.
Sure. 16.
That meets
If it meets, it beats.
my armor class anyway.
So you come down, Tenoch, and your intention is to smash the bottle, or to
Yeah.
what? Yep.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, like she hasn't thrown it yet, so
It's lit,
get it
though.
out of there. It is lit. Kick it, maybe. I don't know. Break it, smash it. I guess part of technically
You're gonna
the spell.
cast fireball right on us.
Technically, the spell is well, not on me because I'll disappear again. But
Holy fuck! I have no idea what happened to this game. Okay, so you come down and you smash the bottle
yeah,
that has a lit piece of cloth in it, and it just sprays down on the ground at Farah's feet. Farah, roll 3d4, and that will be the amount of
luckily we're in the froth.
fire
everything's
damage
wet.
that you take. And then what happens next with this steel wind strike of yours?
Well, then I got the captain,
Holy fuck. Okay.
and I'll appear above Rhunar,
What the fuck is happening?
and I will say, maybe it's time for a new captain.
What? Oh shit.
Ugh. For math is hard. 13 armor class. Oh, that was almost an 18.
You come down with your knife on Rhunar and you say this, and Rhunar, you're able to just like with your brazier, you just kind of bat his knife out of the way. You have a chance now to respond if you want to him, Rhunar, as a not a reaction, but just as a reaction.
I'm just going to say to him, I kept my word. That fire might not kill him.
Meanwhile, you guys are having this conversation and just think like Michael Bay behind you. The fucking building is
What
just
do
like,
you care anyway, Tenoch?
just a massive flame. You hear people screaming inside. You watch as anybody that turns to look sees that there must have been a secret door on the side of the building, because a couple of people run out of the building, including the bartender and the fish people, who are buck-ass naked, just kind of like waddling out with towels on, like running away.
Nice.
You don't see Dory, however,
Because he was unconscious.
who you left unconscious in the back room. And you don't know how many other people might have been in there. But nevertheless, the building goes into an inferno. Tenoch stands there confronting you, Deg.
He'll say, "This is the wrong line. This is the wrong line. You can't keep letting that dog off his leash."
I cast polymorph on Tenoch.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, Tenoch.
And I'll become the T-Rex.
I bet that's not what she's thinking.
I know, but
Oh
wouldn't
my
it
God.
be wouldn't it be cool?
Fuck. What is happening, Darth?
13. What do I become?
You turn into a snail.
Oh,
Tenoch, your consciousness shifts as you kind of go into a sort of like this, hey, everything's cool, man.
oh, hey!
It's
And
all
then
good.
Feyre
I'm a so slow now.
grabs him up by his tiny little shell and says, "Let's get the hell out of here." She
Yeah.
runs.
I'll say we'll talk about it on the boat.
You guys make your way with the inferno blazing behind you, the Fishhead Tavern engulfed in flame. Again, people like crying out and screaming as they're burned alive inside. Some people escaping. You make your way out. Where are you headed right now?
Boat.
Back to the boat.
Okay.
Across town.
You
Out
make
of the
your way
froth
out of the
first.
froth. Yeah, you get out of the froth. You pass through town. It is, I don't know, by the time you make it to like where the Black Anemone is in the Market District, it's kind of like the hot time of the night. There's people partying and dancing in the streets. There's music. There is revelry. There are drinks. People are drunk and happy. And in the distance, you kind of turn back and you see the glow of the burning froth. And yeah, you guys are able to make your way. You want to go back to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You guys make your way to the dinghy. You paddle, beaten, bloodied, many of you within inches of death. You get back to the ship, and Fritz is there looking over the edge there when you get there. Yeah, Captain, we're ready. And he helps you guys up on board. And I think when you get on board and you look around and you see that some of the crew are nursing injuries. As you look about, sort of taking stock, Deg, you can see that Fritz, his arm is in a sling. There's like a bandage and it's bloodied. He says, yeah, lots happened. Glad to see you're back.
What's happened here?
And with that question, we'll go ahead and end tonight's session as you escape from the froth, the burning froth, and make your way back to the good buddy. Holy shit, Tenoch. What the
Tenoch, so
hell?
honorable.
I love it.
It was
Absolutely
beautiful.
love it.
It was beautiful. Okay, so that was super intense. My brain hurts really bad. I'm gonna do my best here to get us through what we need to get through. Hey guys, I'm talking to you, Darth. I'm talking to you, Pete Lutenberger. I'm talking to you, Kai Whimsy. I'm talking to you, other folks that are here hanging out. You know who you are. Guild Superior. Oh, that's us. You know what I mean. Cherry Thick, our artist in residence. Thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful fan art that you gave us last week for Kids on Brooms. Hey, we're going to give away some stuff right now. Let me throw this back up on the screen so you can see what we're talking about. We're going to give away the Troubled Veil. Get this, 23 pages of wonderful, wonderful, beautiful PDF location. You could drop into a campaign. You can use as a one-shot. You want to test out your skills, maybe give it a shot being a DM? This would be a great opportunity to do that because CZRPG gives you everything you need to run the game. All you need to do is bring the pain, just like Tenoch did. We are also giving away a bottle, a dropper bottle. This stuff is amazing. I've been using it all week because Andy and his wife sent me a complimentary bottle to test out. This is the cedar and leather. Couple drops in your hand. You just rub it in. It feels so good, refreshing. Makes your beard nice and soft, Ashley, which I know is really important to you. So if you want to win, ! Drawing, we're going to give that away. The first person we draw here is going to have the opportunity to choose if they want the PDF adventure or if they want the beard oil. So why don't we do this? Let's give folks just one more second. Well, okay, more than a second. You know what I'm saying? Colloquial second to enter into this thing. I'm going to get rid of the bots because for some reason bots think that they're eligible for this, which they're not.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? All right, I see some good people in there. Here we go.
Robots
Ashley.
have beards too.
Sometimes they do actually. Ashley, if you wouldn't mind doing the 5-second countdown, we would very greatly appreciate it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go!
The first winner is Death. Okay, Greyhawk. Death.
Death is a winner tonight.
Death is with us this evening. So thank you so much, Death. We just need to know which of the two gifts that you would like. Oh, he pieced out and went to sleep. Well, guess what, Death? You're out.
Oh, no.
You're out, pal. You can't win. We're going to try another one. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Cherry Thick.
Very thick.
Cherry Thick.
Yeah.
If you're still with us, which I hope you are, let us know if you want the beard oil or you want the adventure. Give us a shout out here, Cherry Thick.
Oh, I don't know if they are.
They might not be. It got late, guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
if
we went over.
Yeah.
If we can't give it
By
away
half an
tonight, we
hour.
can give it away next time, and that's
It was
okay.
chaos.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Mass hysteria.
All right, Cherry Thick is not here. We're gonna do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, yeah.
Pete Lutenberger. Peter.
Pete Ludenberg.
That guy.
If you're not here,
Isn't
then
he's been
then
here
I'm
since the
quitting.
start.
If you're not here, I quit. All right.
Nice.
Pete Lutenberger.
He's here.
Pete, what do you want, buddy? You want the beard oil or you want the adventure? Tell us what you want, Pete. Does Pete have a beautiful beard?
He wishes he could have a beard.
No, Pete. You want the adventure. Fair enough. Pete, I will message you the details on downloading that. We're going to draw one more winner, and this person is going to obviously
And by
obviously,
he
they're
wishes,
gonna
I mean,
get-
I wish that he would have a beard.
Oh, really? Get a
Oh,
beard,
yeah.
Pete. Crying out loud. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phantom NJ does not have a beard, but a beautiful, beautiful human being nonetheless, who probably knows people who have beards. Phantom, are you here? Because you just won the beard oil.
They aren't on the list.
All right. I don't think Phantom's here. This is getting harder and harder the
Oh,
later we
no.
get. The later we go. We're going to try this one more time.
Just keep rolling until I win.
All right, here we go. Here's the deal. If we don't get a winner on this roll, we're going to save it till next week.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cardman 2427, you
Cardman.
little rascal. I know you're here. I just
was
saw
there.
you.
Yeah, he
Earlier.
wanted the
All the
beard
time.
oil too.
You son of a gun. Yep.
You
All right.
There
get
we
the beard
go.
oil.
Cardman, I will message you via Whisper and get your information, and we will have Andy send you that wonderful beard oil. Big shout out again to, whoops, I don't want to show that. Big shout out to Old Goat Beard Company and our friends at CZRPG. Thank you so much